Let's go, Fuel!
For counseling and psychology.
Let's go, Fuel!
Always get the best care possible, no matter how you choose to access it.
Welcome to another Fuel Thing, guys.
Exceptional care, safe children. Visit us at ecommunity.com/getcare.
Back at the Indiana Farmers Coliseum, Andrew Smith along with his Indy Fuel gets set to take on the Iowa Heartlanders this afternoon. And it's time for today's Keys to the Game presented by Shelbourne Knee Center. And one key for the Fuel is going to be getting the special teams going. They're 0 for the last 12 on the power play, but over the last 9 games have been clicking at nearly 30% clip. That counts that 0 for 12 streak. Before that, they were clicking at more than a 40% clip. And so Friday night they were 0 for 3 and gave up a shorthanded goal against Toledo. But on the penalty kill, the Fuel have been very good, killing off 13 of their last 14. They're facing an Iowa team that has gotten better on the power play. They're clicking at 26.1% over their last 7 games. So, who to look out for on the power play? Seamus Malone has 5 goals. Darian Craighead has 6. Jared Thomas has 7 points. And newly acquired Bryson Martin has 6 assists on the power play. Those are our keys to the game here, presented by Shelbourne Knee Center, where we focus only on knees because specializing helps us find better ways to get you off the sidelines and back to living, working, and playing the way you want. To find out more, call 888-FIX-KNEE or visit fixknee.com. Shelbourne Knee Center at Community Health.
Maybe we might not be.
Fuel starters being introduced to the crowd. Right now, our starting goaltenders. Mitch Gillum for the Fuel making his 9th appearance. He's 2-5-1 with a 3.92 goals against average. And Corbin Kaspersky will start for Iowa. He's 0-1 with a 1.32 goals against and a 962 save percentage. Also, in 8 appearances with Vermilion County of the SPHL, he's 1-5-2 with a 5.09 goals against average and an 877 save percentage. Let's sit at ringside for today's national anthem.
Bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streamed, so proudly we had the rockets red flags, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave, the bombs bursting in air, the land of the free, that our flag was still, and the
And here we go. Mom, I told you. Listen.
Number 30's in net.
Let's go.
Scratching up his crease.
Wayne Oldham with our national anthem this afternoon. Indiana Farmers Coliseum.
We're about to
take
get
on the
underway.
Iowa Heartlanders this afternoon.
And now they're
Starters
making the
for the
glass
Fuel.
music.
Jan Mondock, Seamus Malone, and Darian Craighead up front. Jordan Schneider and Ryan Schulsdorf are the D.
Good job,
And
Gillum.
Mitch Gillum is the goaltender. far as lineup changes,
Let's go.
Carl Elmire is a scratch today, as well as Kirill Chaika. Pavel Vorobe, Chris Cameron also scratches. Liam Volks remains on
We are
injured
about to
reserve.
get underway.
Bryson Martin and Andrew Blount back in the lineup after sitting out
Let's go.
Friday's game
Let's go. Buell.
at Toledo. Iowa will begin with Cade Oliver, Bryce Misley, and Jack Billings. On D, Shane Kuzmeski and Carter Shinkarek. The goaltender is Corbin Kaspersky.
I just said you can't really hear the
Fuel
game.
on the
you
black
read.
sweater,
You already have a
silver
whistle.
numbers, trimmed in red, black pants, black socks. The Heartlanders
Let's see what
in white
Smith
sweaters
calls
with
it
black
as.
shoulders, black numbers trimmed in gold, black pants,
Yeah,
white
my screen's on a
socks.
big
The puck
delay.
is down, and away we go on this Sunday afternoon in Indy. Iowa controls off the draw. Kate Oliver.
I don't know what it was. Face-off's down the other end.
Might be a penalty.
Schneider hops on the long near boards and missed one on goal for Bengal. And the goaltender makes a bad save.
Oh, it was a save by Wojciechowski.
19:40 to go in the opening period. The Fuel in Iowa just underway.
Back center
First
ice.
Sunday match.
Iowa's got it.
This could be back.
Corner, feet across.
Coming up against
This
the
could be-
St. Heartlanders in 2 weeks.
This could be a pretty back and forth game.
Fun day.
Fuel will have it
Thomas
down
will
on
take
the
draw,
offensive
left wing
end.
circle against Joe Whitmore. Whitmore will be tossed out of the circle.
Iowa's got it back.
Stoller will take it.
Center ice. Fuel intercept.
Thomas McKay and Spencer Watson
Into the
skating together
offensive
today
zone.
as the Christians clips the left wings on the top two lines. Moving Mondot.
You know, I kind
Held in,
of
shot on goal, missed.
can hear him stick handling.
Can you?
Sort of.
From
Well.
the right wing boards, and the Fuel look for transition the other way. Pass finds Riley McKay along the left wing board, trying to feed it out in front for Spencer Watson, and it ends up trickling wide. And here comes the Heartlanders.
Oh yeah, I can hear it.
Rink wide
Oh,
pass
good.
through the neutral zone, knocked down and stolen by Thomas.
I can hear what the puck's doing. I just can't tell what the players are doing. I can hear the skates as well.
By the goaltender Kaspersky.
Yeah.
Picture trying to backhand it. Thomas comes up with the point for Wisniewski.
Sounds like another offside.
Francesca gets to the puck and
The Farmers Creek is a 775
behind the goal for CJ Eichhardt to the farm.
1876 to Decker against Frank, Indiana. The Farmers Bank is located and operates 10 banking offices located in central Indiana, providing retail, business, investment, and trust services, mortgage, and electronic signature services. And we have FDIC, equal housing lender.
Gary A. Soft pass ahead to Height. But
I can sort of hear it.
Zach White tried to for Iowa. He did so offside.
Fuel have
so
it center ice.
18:28 to go. First period.
Oh,
Fuel
yes, the
and
popular
Heartlanders
center ice area.
scoreless. This is the third of 8 meetings between these two teams. And as we mentioned earlier, 4 of them will happen
What did you think of my
the
analysis?
month of January. 3 of them
I enjoyed it.
I like doing that.
Iowa wins the draw. Starting down the goal. It takes a big one right through the slot. But it goes behind Moraine. Goes all the way to the left. Switch by pass from Malone. Goes on the left side. Across the line. Drops it from Mondot. He shoots. But save made by Kaspersky.
shot on
He
goal.
holds on for a whistle. With 18:08 to go.
Man,
And the first
that goal, the Iowa goal is pretty
here
busy right now.
early.
Yep, here comes Iowa.
Heartlanders scoreless. Happy New Year. We open up 2022 here at the Farmers Coliseum.
I'm calling it now. This game's gonna be pretty back and
On hand for a
forth.
Sunday afternoon.
Yep. Down at the other end.
Jared Thomas wins a draw. Back to Laguerre. He fires a restaurant goal.
Iowa's
Save
got
made.
it back there.
Rebound set right back into the slot.
Come on, intercept.
Thomas was looking for McKay, but it was
Iowa's
broken
got
up
it.
by the Heartlanders. Billings up the right wing boards across the Fuel line. Right to turn Laguerre, who forces the puck in the corner. Billings hops on it behind the net.
exactly, he got away
Takes
with
down
that.
the left side. Looks to center.
Was there a possible penalty that he got away with?
Into
Yeah.
the
guy
slot.
used his
Taken away
hand
by
to shove the
Spencer
guy.
Watson.
Is that holding or what is it?
No,
Sending
probably
into the Iowa
interference.
zone. Coming back to get it is
Was it the
Cortea.
Fuel guy or the Iowa guy?
It was a Fuel guy.
Right wing boards. He
Keep the
settles
penalties
into the zone.
down.
Tries to turn
We
Schneider,
we really are
but
we really are
Zulsdorf,
not
the
too
next
good on
player,
penalty
takes the
kill.
puck.
Uh,
Bryce Misley with it for Iowa. Right wing
Yep,
court.
Iowa's
Schneider
got it
righting
back in
him
their
into
own
the boards.
offensive zone.
Ian Thomas force it free.
So they're in
and
our
Schneider
zone or
takes
their
the
zone?
puck.
They're in our
Far
zone
side
now.
outlets it to the neutral zone. As for
And the
CJ
field
Ike doesn't
recovered.
get pinballs around.
Come on,
at the
get it
Iowa
out.
line,
Back to
and it's
center
taken
ice.
by Ike. He shovels it into the zone.
Iowa's
Constantino
got it
comes over to
again.
get it for Iowa. Big stop the far board. They
Ricochet,
can't get it
now
out.
shot
Good work
into the
again
offensive
by
zone
CJ
and
Ike
over the
to
glass.
backhand
Imagine if that had
back
gone
in.
into the net. How was that icing?
I don't know. I missed it. I thought it went over the glass.
Like the way he described it, that was not icing.
To the end of the left wing corner behind the net. Wysomberski is
Maybe
able
we
to
missed
outlet
something.
softly ahead to Jeski, who plays it out to neutral ice.
Let's see what Andrew calls it as.
For Iowa. Off by Teixeira, batted in the Heartlander zone, but it's icing because Teixeira batted it in from the wrong side of the red.
Oh, it's because he batted it in to the zone.
16:32 to go. in the
Yeah.
opening period.
No.
Shots are 4-0 in favor of the Fuel, but we are
I don't know.
scoreless. Iowa
What
has
number
been
is it?
very opportunistic this year.
Is this for Iowa or
Games
Indy?
they've won despite being outshot by 2-1.
It's pronounced
3-1
Teixeira.
margins. A 1-0 loss on Friday at Fort Wayne where they were outshot 30.
I don't know. I'll have to look.
Goaltender Colin Kaspersky, who is back in net today.
Teixeira.
He stood on his head in that one. We'll send it into the Iowa zone to get a change. Jan Mondot into the forecheck.
Who do you think's going to score first?
Sends it through the
Don't know.
off the boards up the right point.
I know who I'd like to see score first.
I know.
It's right point.
Nice save, Gillum.
Of the left post. And Fiona Teixeira chops it back out to center. Fuel will change out to forwards.
Take a look at the video board for another 2 games from Community Health Network.
Zone goal.
What's it say?
Going D to D.
The video board.
They work it up the far side.
There's something on the video board, or there was. You may have missed it.
Swimming is easy on your bones. I don't know. Community Health Network.
Yeah, it was brought to you by Community Health Network. I don't know.
Face on goal. It's gobbled up.
Face off.
He just faced out the Fuel player.
Is it to his right or left? Is it to Gillum's right or Gillum's left?
Pardon?
Is it to Gillum's right or Gillum's left?
It's his left. Right in front of us.
Which means I would have
Fuel
had.
have it. Back to center ice.
Would have been nice if it
Oh,
wasn't.
they got a guy in. Shot. Caught.
Man, a lot of saves early.
White against Thomas here at 22's on the draw.
Fuel fans can see free today. Limited to Fuel fans 12 and under, and only one per person. If you haven't gotten your Kids Eat Free coupon, stop by the ticketing table at 216 to get yours. I tried to tell them I was only 12, but they're not buying it. I think this beer gives it away. So, all right, Fuel fans.
Bring it up the near side. Austin McGarry across the logo. Right side spins. Watson shoots on goal. Positional save made by Kaspersky, and he holds on for the whistle. 15-22. A lot of whistles here
Because
early.
you know I love to yell
Shots
at
are
the
5-1 in favor of the Fuel.
And the Iowa's got it in there bringing
In
it up.
one game that we played this season, Indy scored first, and the other game Iowa
Seven
scored first.
opportunities to see the Fuel here at the ending of the Farmers
And
Coliseum.
in both games, I
This
believe
month,
Morris
we've
was
got
in
a lot
it.
of
Oh,
big
held
dates
in by
coming
Iowa.
up.
Now it's back to
Next
center
Saturday,
ice.
a couple of weeks since
Fuel jump in.
It would be nice to see an early goal.
Yeah.
now.
Yep, Iowa picked it up behind the goal.
Also, I'm recording the
Shot to center ice.
Since it's so hard to hear, I'm recording the commentary, so I'll be able to actually see what happened later.
Promotional
Okay,
nights
gotcha.
coming and lots of opportunities.
In the meantime, feel free to keep doing it.
Okay, center ice with the Fuel.
Carrick backhands it
Into the
zone behind
offense.
the net. Martin wraps it around Spencer
Up
Watson.
against the board.
Come on, get a shot!
Doesn't exit the zone, held in by Iowa.
Nope,
Good
Iowa
stick
picked it
by
up.
Bryson Martin.
You're not going to
Forces it
score
out
if you don't get the puck to the net.
Spencer Watson
Center
dumps it
ice,
in.
here they come. Right in front of us.
Offside. I don't even need the commentators to know that because it was way offside. Was it just barely offside or was it way offside?
It was a decent offside.
I wonder why did they invent that? Why did they invent that? Offside.
Because you can't be in the offensive zone before the puck.
I see I can see why, but why did they go offside?
Because they didn't wait for the puck to go in first.
Both of these teams were off.
But seriously,
last
I am the
week,
king
so
of icing and
such a
that's
typical Sunday afternoon game
Center
where you get a
ice.
couple of
Iowa's
teams
got
playing
it.
the third
Shot
and
it in.
3-3. although they both have been
They didn't get it on
this
goal,
week.
so it doesn't count.
This is the
Fuel
Fuel's
have it.
5th game in 8 days. It's Iowa's 4th game in 6.
Center ice, pass up, into the back of the goal.
Imagine if they had to do the clean pass rule like we do.
Holiday
Yeah.
break.
That would be
Also
interesting.
Iowa's 5th game in 7
But
days.
they don't have to.
8 days, I should
Held
say.
in,
I mean, we do here in blind hockey.
Kind of
Fuel
that busy
passing
week
around.
after Christmas, which is pretty
shot
typical.
blocked off.
That could've been
They
an
still
around.
have it.
Generally play a lot of
Covered the
games.
rebound.
Ooh, that sounded like a good hit.
Up, and Iowa's
Looking
got
for a
it.
fun
I was
night
thinking
out.
that we were going to say Iowa's got a
Is
breakaway.
there the hockey game. Here's a key to heaven. CJ Ike tips it in.
Games are always
Two dump in.
in the Iowa zone. They have bumps him, puck in behind the net. Ike able to get to it, right wing corner.
Sounds like we got some Iowa fans in the building too.
But it's taken away by Iverson. Hands it up to the point, Texera. Over to Iverson, right wing. Into the slot. Jessica
Why do
turns,
people
fires
do that to
block
the official?
Up to the high slot, but picked off by Iverson. As Iowa was
Also-
looking to
also
exit,
my friend would
Iverson
not
takes a
take
big
kindly
hit
to
as he
that.
drops
Yeah.
it in behind the net. Fuel will back off and go for a change. As Gordea brings it up the right wing corner, skates center rack, and fires it
We
in.
weren't.
Goes around the carousel through both corners.
What did we say then?
It's chipped into the left wing corner. Zamorsky has it forced free from him behind that by Golka. Johnstone takes the puck.
Wait,
for a
what?
wraparound instead, sends it up in the
That
point.
was because the
Solo
ref made some
shot
bad
blocked
plays.
by.
Uh-oh.
Backhands it
Fuel
out to
kicked
center.
it back in.
Sends all the way back to the
They
Iowa
have the
zone.
puck.
Will that have
You
enough
are able to
steam
kick it
for
into the
icing?
zone, right?
They're in
Get it.
the
It turns it over to
offense.
Plum. Into the slot. His shot blocked up to the
Tom,
point.
what?
Here comes
Right hand
Iowa.
rolled to the end and backhands it behind
2-on-2.
the net for Mondot.
2-on-2.
Oh,
Volka has it forced off of his stick by
Two on-
Greg.
Got the puck away
Ball
from
sends
him
it
a little
further
Two
along.
on twos can really be
But
kind of dangerous.
Constantino takes the puck behind his own net. Skated up through the neutral zone.
I wasn't expecting a
Knocked
lot of
down
that
by
play.
Craighead. Back into the Iowa zone. Spencer Watson going after the flex. In the right wing
This-
corner.
this
Takes it
starts
behind
pretty
the- tries
intense.
to put it out in front. Ball up to the point. Grayson Martin.
Covered by the
Point
goal.
shoots just wide in the right post. Chris Smith through all kinds of traffic. And now Jake Smith wants to transition the other way for Iowa. Which hits the 3-on-2 across the line. Body check by Legary as ties up Smith. And breaks up the rush. Martin, long pass ahead to Jared Thomas. Across the line, left circle, shoots and misses to the
Section
line.
204.
Thomas had a step on the D, but didn't have a whole lot of time.
You're the winners. Congratulations,
Has a force free from him. Here is Kuzmeski taking it to goal, and the goaltender Dylan Olds, the near post, makes the save and holds on for a whistle. 12:07 to go in a scoreless first period between Indy and Iowa. This is Indy.
Well, except for the husbands, they realize that means there's going to be some work they're going to have to do. So, sorry about your luck, guys. I know. Just go smile, shake your heads a lot. You know how to do it. All right, girls, fans, let's get really loud. What do you say on a Sunday? Here we go.
Let's go,
It's a partnership that's truly worthy of a hat trick. To find an independent Indiana Farmers insurance agent near you, visit IndianaFarmers.com.
Wizomirski. Wizomirski. Wizimir.
This is Indy Fuel Hockey.
Hey fans, did you know that a yearly subscription to Flow Hockey gets you access to all Flow
No,
sports
it's
sites,
Wizomirski now.
including Flow football,
I've seen
Flow
this guy
wrestling,
trade it
Flow
up.
hoops and more. That's your subscription.
This guy was
Flow
with us
Hockey
last year.
carries all 72
His teammate is Sully, right?
and all
His
ECHL
teammate is
content.
Sully. I don't get it.
I enjoy my Flow Hockey subscription and not
Sully
only keep up
and
with the other teams in the
Mike
ECHL and
Oh,
enjoy that
come
subscription to Flow
on.
Racing as well. Watch a lot of short track racing during the summer. And so Flow subscription so valuable. So if you
Don't know what
haven't
that
got
was
it yet,
about.
Make sure you check out Flow Sports. The official streaming partner
I
of
don't
the
know.
ECHL.
I
Face-off will be
Random
to
announcer
Mitch
there,
Gillen's
really delayed.
right. Cole Stollard to take it against Jared Thomas, and Thomas is back to get more. Texera's outlet pass doesn't connect. It's a
Center
slippery
ice.
stop, and it's won by
How is it
Iowa.
icing if it's center ice?
Although
Oh, no. The Fuel have it.
the fans
But
are
they're in
protesting, and I think the Fuel are too.
Imagine shooting it into his own net. Imagine shooting it into his own
All
net.
right,
This
that's
at
ice.
center ice.
Looks like icing.
Yeah.
Referee said, hey, you made a mistake.
Imagine if he shot the
Number
fucking
one,
middle of
Spencer
that.
Watson, it looked like one race to the dots. It looked like Kaspersky went out to play the clock. Both of those indicate the icing, and that
Tour
is
this year's centerpiece home at the 100th anniversary Indianapolis Home Show from January 21st to January 30th. Fisher Homes is showcasing the Leland Floor Plan with a two-story great home, first level owner's retreat, and so much more. Visit FisherHomes.com to learn more. Here we go.
This past year, Thomas also does impact in this year. Carter Shinkarik was back to make the play. And a lot of players on this Iowa team playing the Southern Professional Hockey League this year.
Deflected by
Shinkarik is one who signed from Quad City. They have 8
I have
players in their
two
lineup
quality
tonight
chances.
with
Ever since I
SPHL
joined the goalie
experience.
club, I have some newfound respect for all the goalies.
Who have played in the Federal
Except for
Prospects
really
Hockey
bad
League.
ones.
One of those has played for Bolton. Iowa wins the draw. Shot from the point, blocked out to center by Spencer Watson. He hops on it, right wing circle, takes it to goal, fires.
I'm starting to think the Fuel have potential to score
Thomas
first.
to
They did
McKay,
on
he
Sat-
shoots,
they did on Friday,
and it's
even though they
blocked just
lost.
wide.
Yeah. Oh, here comes
Good job
Iowa.
of sticking with
It's
it.
in the
McKay
air.
up to the point for Bryson Martin. Skeets in. Wristler blocked up
Hit
in
the
the
net.
point, where it's held in by Laguerrier. Back across Martin. Top left circle. Back up top. Laguerrier. His
Obviously
shot
not
blocked out. Good block by Kate Oliver versus the Fuel to Laguerrier. Jerry Thomas trying to send a wide pass. He's knocked down by the Hurricanes. Snaps around the far side. Kate Oliver. Play by Bryson Martin. Good stick by Martin. Having Nissan. 56 to go. Scoreless first. About 6-1 in favor of the Fuel. That is not uncommon for Iowa.
Get it out of the zone.
Iowa is last in the league
Shot blocked.
in shots per game.
Come on, get it out.
Third to last in shots against. They average allowing 10 more shots than they take. They have 35 shots a game and take
I felt that
25.
from here.
On the other hand, average 31.7 shots a game and allow just a shade under 30. Iowa wins the offensive zone draw. They try to feed White in the slot.
You'll have it.
I legitimately felt that hit from here.
Lobbed in
Yeah,
on Gillis.
that's a big
who was
one.
able to stick it aside.
Uh-oh,
Feed
Fuel
back
lost
into
it.
the slot. Moran
Center
sends it over
ice.
right
Fuel
along
have it
the
back.
back up to Mike Solo. Behind the net, looking for Wilkin, who collects it over the blue. He's tied up by Ryan Zulsville. Moran fighting for the puck. Along the near boards. Trying to play it up the front line. Makino broken up by the Fuel. Iverson chasing it into the Iowa zone. He's not playing for it. Both corners to CJ Ike. Inside right hash. Spins off of the check. Tries to take it forehand. Loses the puck. Looks for one-handed point for Wisniewski, but is broken up by the Heartlanders. Wisniewski then ties up his man, and the gloves come off. Craig Wisniewski and Mike Moran drop the gloves. Wiz tries to free the right. Moran does the same. We're both tied up and dancing in center ice, and Wisniewski just uses his strength to wrestle Moran down to the ice.
Man, Wisniewski wrestled
Welcome
Moran
back.
down to the ice.
Yeah.
Craig Wisniewski
I think we make it.
He says, "Let's go," to the crowd as he skates to the penalty box. He and Mike
10
Moran
minutes left in the period.
dropped the
7
gloves,
seconds.
and Moran did not quite check, it appeared. The challenge Wisniewski, and Wisniewski said, "Fine, let's go." And big Fuel defenseman eventually out of the dance, just tied him down to the ice. Welcome back to Wiz. And for Mike Moran, that's his second life major in 7 games. Talk about guys who played in the FPHL.
It's a double
He
thing.
was one.
So are we short-handed? Are we short-handed or are we on the power play?
No.
And
Yeah.
Box score for Iowa.
By attending an ECHL game with other
They are. If
patrons,
that's
you
the
could
case,
increase your
head to
risk
the
of
power play.
contracting the
As Brand's got an extra minute.
Voluntarily assume all risks.
5 to 4.
As a reminder, we recommend mask
know how
speed
that
water
is.
whenever possible, along with frequent hand washing and social distancing.
So the Fuel to the power play for the first time tonight.
Fuel penalty number 26, Trey Wizerminski. 5 minutes for fighting at 9:54. Wizerminski 5 minutes at
They've got a
9:54.
power play goal in 5 of their last 6 games.
What about the other
Iowa
guy?
penalty number 16, Michael Moran. 2 minutes for roughing at 9:54. 5 minutes for fighting at
Feed
9:54.
Jared Thomas for
Race
one
Trash
time.
is in the game on a Hoosier Lottery Powerball Power Play.
How do you like them apples?
Good. Over the far side. Thomas gets it back. Keone to Mondot, zips it across
Our
the
power
Thomas
play's
right wing
pretty red
circle.
hot.
Back up top, Teixeira and hopped
All right,
over his
let's
stick.
see him do it.
Or
And
was
out
it
to
2 games
neutralize.
ago?
Fuel will have to regroup.
Last night Friday we really weren't able to get much.
Weak shot got
Far side
slapped down
one-timer.
here.
Come on, get a
On
harder
goal.
shot.
And blocker save made. Mondot
Get it
to
on
Teixeira
net.
to Thomas right wing circle. Back up top, Teixeira. Over to Mondot, left circle. Wrister on goal, and it was fought off by Kaspersky.
Here's center.
Thomas with right
In the
pass.
zone.
As long as they get it on
Sends
net,
it
anything
low
can
for
happen.
Craighead. Gets it back. Up to the right point for Teixeira. Walks the line.
I still think it's kind of funny how on the first
Thomas,
game we
right
listened
circle.
to, they got a shot, but then I yelled rebound and they scored.
Surveys and tried to feed the bumper.
Yeah.
Craighead for a
Uh-oh,
one-timer.
Iowa's got it. No, they don't.
Cleared all the way down.
The field gave
30
up a
seconds
short-handed
till the
goal
power
on
play
it
is
Friday.
Gillen will leave for Jacob LeGarrier. The field in the second power play unit out.
That always hurts.
Darian Craighead will stay on the ice.
Yeah, they're not doing
Riley
too well
McKay
here.
takes it through center with speed across the line, down the slot. Pulls up the left wing circle. Feeds Craighead at the left point, spins off.
In the interest of your safety, the Indy Fuel provides you to please be aware that pucks, hockey sticks, and other objects may fly into the spectator area. Be alert at all times, and please inform children in your care of these risks. If you do not want the risk of experiencing location, please advise an usher that you'll be seated in a more protected area.
Goes around the horn for Spencer Watson. Right now. LeGarrier across to Craighead. 6 seconds to go on the power play. Lots of zone time for the Fuel, but not a lot of chances on this power play. Moran got an extra minor for roughing.
Iowa back to full strength.
We're scoreless between the Fuel and Iowa Heartlanders.
Another one not generated by
First
me.
period.
Another one not generated by me.
Offensive zone face-off. Swing circle.
TV timeout.
Icing presented by Beaver Brothers.
Jake Smith, who was serving penalties out.
Quit playing the Fort Wayne Comets score.
By Schneider, his pass just goes down the ice. With 7:41 to go in the first
You guys
period.
keep it saying that.
Fuel 0-1 on the power play. Shots are 6-1 in favor of the Fuel. Indy had no shots on that power play. A lot of zone time,
I was wrong.
but just couldn't quite find the
Fuel, steal it.
puck on frame as Iowa
Then
did a
lose
good
it.
job of collapsing
Nope, they got
in
it.
front of its goaltender, Kaspersky.
This is so fun.
Joe Whitmire against Francesca on the draw. And the right wing circle by Jessica back to the
Is that a goal?
Shot on goal. He didn't go.
wide pass off the boards to CJ. He tries to hop on it, but it's warded off by Garrett.
7:14 left.
Craighead fighting to the punches. Joe Whitmire forces it free ahead to Malone. Across the line, left wing circle Malone. Sends it across for Craighead and a tremendous diving
Oh, that was
save by
great. Craighead was
Kaspersky.
able to score.
Coming across to Rob Craighead on the best scoring chance of the night. and keep this a 0-0
That's
game.
Darian Crankhead who almost scored.
Great pass from Malone to Craighead, who just one-touched it with a wrister. Kaspersky with a good push with the right skate across was able to make the glove save and hold on for a whistle. Jared Thomas's line on for the Fuel. Thomas to take the draw against Misley in the right wing circle. And it's won by Iowa. Straight up the point. Grayson Martin trying to keep it alive, but it comes back to the line. Texera banks it off the boards, where Spencer Watson collects. Sends it back to Texera at the center ice logo.
That's not a thing. That's not about
It's in the corner.
On the forecheck.
Down there.
Wilson gets there first and is able to drop it off. Before Bryce Misley. With the Cortea will wind up a breakout.
Bad shot on goal, wasn't it?
Up to Billings, who sends it into the field zone. Wraps it around, but it's picked off by Misley. Looks to center, it's deflected just wide.
Shot on goal.
Hale up the near
No
boards,
good.
outlets to Keone Texera.
Easy save.
They'll bring it up the near side. There's the headman to the Iowa line, deflected into the Heartlander zone. Solo takes a bump from McKay, but moves the puck to his D partner, Constantino. 6:23 to
Fair
go.
warning, if we go to overtime, our record is 4.
Beats Johnstone up the right side, backhander.
We don't have a win in overtime this season.
Hits the side of the cage. Guerrier takes it Brindy up the far side. Outlets to Malone. 3-on-2 across the line. Malone drops for Mondon. Into the slot. Shoots! And it's deflected over the net. Johnstone chips it out through center. Zul's back to the Iowa line. Where deflected by Craig.
This is Bill Shable sitting next to me. Bill is
played senior hockey in Ontario for the last 4 years. Signed by Iowa.
Bill is our lucky winner. Gets his prize back from Lucas Oil and the Fuel. Lucas Oil is a proud partner in the Fuel. We're the answer for your automotive needs, helping your vehicle run smooth and strong. Lucas Oil, it works.
Fires the right wing circle.
Let's go down and see who's sitting in the best seats in the house tonight.
5:29 to go in the first period. Indiana, Iowa are scoreless. This is
Now we randomly chose before the game to send the best choice this season. If you'd like to be the lucky sitters, well, just show up on the report.
Limited time, will all of our buyers
We may randomly
4.9%
choose you to enjoy the big company seats of the Godly best seats in the house. Buy and be back there, just being jealous with those guys into those seats. I get it. Those are comfy seats. Yo, fans, I want to hear you get wild. Let's do it. Here we go.
Indiana Honda dealers.
See Gary Reddington details.
This is Dr. Rami, Chief Physician Executive at Community Health Network. I know that for a lot of you, COVID-19 has changed your day-to-day lives in some pretty dramatic ways. But as things are progressing, there's one thing I sincerely hope you'll continue to do just as before. And that's just say so please, focus on having care for you and focus on keeping you safe.
There's no safer place to be. Learn more at ecommunity.com. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Don't miss a second of the action. This is Indy Fuel Hockey.
5:29 to go in the first period. The Indy Fuel and Iowa Heartlanders scoreless. Shots are 7-2 in favor of the Fuel.
Come on, Fuel!
Indy has had the only power play of the game.
Popped up in
We're
the air.
denied on that.
Behind
That's
the
now
goal there.
13 consecutive unsuccessful power plays for the Fuel. Dating back the last 3 games, they were over 9
I
on
saw
Wednesday
an
against
almost goal
Norfolk.
once where a guy tried to back it over the Calvin
Friday.
goaltender and nearly did. That's probably not.
Iowa wins the draw. Carrick
Iowa's
sent it
got
in
it.
behind the Fuel net to Smith. Takes it down to the right wing.
Shot on goal. Hill.
Goes to the forehand, top of the circle into the slot. Shot deflected over the net and out of play. Another whistle, 5:17 to go in the first period. Kind of a choppy first period. A lot of whistles. Whitmar to take the draw. Right in the circle against British. Eska from the field. Won by Iowa. Set up to the point where Kuznetsky wrister on goal. Save made by Gillum. He holds on with Whitmar
There
to
were
a
like 2
flyby across the
players
breeze.
with the goalie
Gillum
and
a little
the
slow to
goalie
get
ended
up.
He
And
caught
Keegan
it
Iverson
between his
is
pads, but then these other
talking
players
to Joe Whitmar and saying, hey,
they
look,
did a forward
that was a bit
roll.
unnecessary hitting my
And
goalie.
he stopped
Iverson is still in Widmar's ear. The linesman trying to get in between them. Trevor Wolford, a referee today. Dan Kovacic and Brian Gorkoff are on the line. And Iverson's line will head to the bench. And Riley McKay said something to Joe Widmar as he's now on the ice. Keep an eye on that. Jared Thomas to take the draw against Widmar. Thomas will be tossed out. Now this could get interesting. Riley McKay will take the draw. And he takes it and then dumps Widmar, and the referee didn't see it. So thankfully for the Fuel, right off the draw, McKay won the draw and then tripped Widmar, just got the stick in there, and the referee didn't see it. Away we go. Stoller turns it over at the Fuel line. Here comes McKay.
Keep it up,
line, right wing circle, shoots. Glove save made by the goaltender Kaspersky. The rebound tumbled straight up in the air, but went wide of the post. Puck's in back.
Okay, he's out of the penalty box.
Across to Zulsdorf, headman's through the neutral zone, picked off, however, by Kate Oliver of Iowa. Feeds into the high slot for a shot right on by Stoller, and a glove save made by Mitch Gillen. He's in the middle of it. He's talking again to Joe Widmar, and the Fuel did not like the flyby that Widmar took at Mitch Gillen. And
Okay, we got
the
it.
last sequence ran into Gillum and knocked him over, and Keegan Iverson had some words, and Riley McKay skated straight to him during the next break, said something to him, and then
I'm sure
tripped him
we'll see some goals at some
on the
point.
face-off, and then also said something to him on the way off the ice.
Held in.
Iowa wins the offensive zone draw, but Darian Craighead hops on him. Across the line, he comes with Mondot up the left side. Mondot sends it across looking for Craighead and hopped off his
Broke
stick.
his stick.
Craighead, right wing boards, curls, takes it into the slot. Backhander just wide of the left post. Craighead hops on the puck again. Left wing circle into the high slot. Craighead still on the puck. Shoots, deflected wide. Mondot gets to it in the right wing corner. Shakes off a check.
He sounded like he
sends it up to the
wiped
point to
out.
Schneider, who takes it on the backhand,
It's in
back
the
into the
net.
right wing corner for Craighead. Trying to play it back up to Schneider, broken up, but taken back by Mondot. And Texera slap shot, blocked wide. Rebound takes a lightly Karam off the inboards, but it comes out to Jack Billings in Iowa. And here they come 2-on-2 across the line. The Oliver shoots. Stick save made. Rebound put right back on goal from the boards by Misley, and Gillum got that one as well. Puck scored 3 into the far corner. Texera plays it off the boards and up to the point. They're not out. Solo's shot is blocked up and out of play. With 3:36 to go in a scoreless first. Iowa starting to find its legs. They have 4 of the last 6 shots in this game. We're scoring. 3:36 to go in the first period.
Another save. Fuel pick it up. We're going down ice. No.
Jeska
Iowa
will take the
intercept.
draw against
Don't
Zach
send.
White to Mitch Gillen's right. Wismerski is back after serving his fighting major. Mike Moran had an extra 2 minutes to serve, so he is still in the box.
Another guy trying to get it. Yep. Iowa's got it. Another shot on goal.
Next whistle after 27 seconds playing time. Here's a shot from the point on goal. Save is made. A rebound triggers into the slot, but it's collected by Keegan Iverson in the Fuel. Tried to headman it, but it's broken up by Zach White. Sent right back in behind the Fuel goal. Jeska moves it up along the right wing boards and not out. Craig Wismerski comes back to take the puck. Looking to shake off a check. Is able to outlet it to Griff Jeska, who takes it to safety behind his own net. Makes it off the boards, not out. Stolen by Golka. He shoots on goal, save made. Rebound to White in the slot, and he couldn't get a shot off. John Stone up to the point, solo walking the line. Shot blocked wide by Iverson. Wismerski gets to it, delivers a hit on Golka. Doesn't allow Golka to take the puck. Wismerski does. Up the far side, and he'll skate it out to center. Headman as far as the Iowa line. Solo couldn't handle it cleanly. Was able to get it to Widmar, who sends it into the Fuel zone. Bryson Martin waits for his teammates to get off the ice before collecting the puck and rimming it around to center. It's off at the Iowa line by Spencer Watson. He shoots, blocked into the high slot. Joe Widmar wants transition the other way. Bryson Martin forces him to the far boards as Widmar gains the line.
I know.
Sends it up top for Kuzmeski. D2D for Shinkarak looking for a tip in front.
Have it in the offensive zone.
By the Fuel and knocked down by Stalin. Widmar behind the Fuel goal. Spencer Watson forces him to the far boards.
Lost it.
Poked free from Widmar to Bryson Martin for Indy.
Back to center ice.
And will be shoveled along to Schneider. Ahead to Riley McKay. Poked off of his stick out to center where it's collected by Widmar of Iowa. Final 2 minutes of a scoreless first period. Pass for Shinkarak didn't connect, but he was able to collect it off the boards and butt it back to the Fuel line. Texera headbands through center to Craighead.
Shot
Bryson
doesn't go
sidestep
through.
a couple of checks, but was forced free from him. Iowa tries to play it. They just send it to the wing. Schneider comes back to get it. Turns, slings it to the Iowa line. Jared Thomas couldn't turn.
The Padres
Get
your tickets for the Rolling Silvers over by
sent back to the Fuel line. Texera off the left hand board. Across the Iowa line. Now to the bottom of the left wing circle. Looks to center through the slot. Didn't connect. Schneider holds it in the right point. Feeds Craighead for a one-timer save made. Rebound tumbles out of the glove of Kaspersky, but he covers up for a whistle with 1:15 to go. Kaspersky's glove looks a little shaky at times. He made a tremendous glove save earlier, but there have been a number of shots that have tumbled out of his glove, broken through him on the glove side.
1 minute
He's made
remaining
all
in
the
the first
saves
period.
so far, 9 of them, as we're scoreless with 1:15 to go in the first period. Seamus Malone to take the draw in left wing circle for the Fuel. It's tied up, and finally won by Indy. Monda takes it into the left wing corner, shakes off the check. Spencer Watson, left hash, up on the point now. Texera will cycle it back in, looking for Monda. Into the corner out the carousel, and taken back by Iowa, but held in by Mondot at the line. Wrist one on goal, just one rebound. Comes out to Balot. He fires, looking for the 5-hole, but it's in the paraphernalia of Kaspersky, who squeezes the knees to get a whistle with 51.2 seconds to go. Andrew Balot, who put up some big numbers in the Southern Professional Hockey League with Knoxville and was signed earlier this week, had a really good luck from left wing circle. Kaspersky, who I'm sure he saw in the SPHL playing for Vermilion County, which is in Danville, Illinois, just across the state line from Indiana. Jared Thomas to take the draw, left wing circle in the Fuel's offensive zone against Bryce Misley. It's won by the Heartlanders. Kate Oliver. Cross center red has it poked free from him by Leguerrier on second effort. Oliver wrists it in. Gillen will stop for his team. Kaspersky across to Leguerrier. Flanking up the far board, Spencer Watson. Throw back. Comes out with pass knocked down.
Looks like we're going to end the period scoreless.
1.9 seconds left.
Jack Billings stapled into the boards by Thomas. Kuzmersky takes the puck. Far side. Tristan in behind the net for Billings. Gretzky's off his trying to center, but it didn't connect to him all the way out of the zone. Kuzmersky moves back again. Gretzky, the only player on Iowa's roster in the CHL last week, brings it across the line and has it forced out to center by Gary Craighead. Then Craig backhanded into the zone. Into the backhanding it into the netting above the glass. Therefore out of play. So we'll have one final face-off in the first period. 1.9 seconds to go. No goals in the first period. First has been the Fuel's worst period of the year. They're -7 first period goal differential. So with the scoreless tie, Iowa will be 2, especially given the Fuel had the better of the play.
Have a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season, and we'll see you in 2022.
Brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 34th season of portable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; Athletic Net, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; VFL Canada Insurance and Sub Special Special Risk, sponsors of the 2022 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Flow Sports, the exclusive streaming provider of the ECHL. Geico, official auto insurance of the
Please turn your
ECHL.
attention to
The Fairleigh
video
Group,
board.
official
Let's
commercial
bring
insurance
highlights.
provider. Handbid, the official mobile auction app. Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team. Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider. In Glasgow, official puck provider. Migrate Group, your source for game-worn jerseys. Sideline Swap, official online marketplace of the ECHL. And Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL and title sponsor of the 2022 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
This is Indy Fuel Hockey.
Getting set to begin the second period at the Indiana Farmers Coliseum between the Indy Fuel and the Iowa Heartlanders. Two teams currently tied for sixth in the division, looking to climb in the standings and get close today.
Let's
7
get this
points
streak going.
of a playoff spot with a win. And we mentioned this is one of 7 opportunities to see the Fuel here at the Indiana Farmers Coliseum this month. The next game will be against the aforementioned Wheeling Neighbors Friday night. It'll be Indiana Farmers and Friends night.
Let's go, Fuel! Let's go, Fuel!
7:05 p.m. face-off, and then that'll be the first of a home and home. They'll head to the Wheel on Saturday, and then next weekend,
And they have the puck.
the Fuel will open it next Friday in Fort Wayne.
Center ice stolen.
And then on Saturday the 15th, they'll be here to face Iowa on Hockey Fights Cancer Night, and then another Family Fun Day on Sunday, the 16th, also against the Heartlanders.
See who scores first.
Iowa wins the draw to begin the second period. The Heartlanders moving from right to left as you picture this rink in your mind's eye. The Fuel from left to right.
Nice attempt at a break by that
Indy
scare.
line. Zulsdorf banks it off the boards up to the center red, and taken back by the Fuel. Break white pass.
Fuel will have it in their own zone.
It's taken by Jack Billups. Backhands it in behind the Fuel net. Schneider gets it, wraps it around the boards. Looking for Mondot. It's sent right back in behind the net. Schneider lets it go for Zulsdorf. Craig Head able to outlet it to James Malone. Across center red. Across the Iowa line as it poked free from him by Solo. Back out to center. The Fuel sent it back in.
Bad pass at the center.
They send it all the way down, and behind the net it comes. They go for a change. Schneider
Here
gets
they come
the puck.
again.
I think it's only a matter of time to score the way they're playing.
Hands it into the Iowa zone, right in the kick. He sets the edges, but Constantino gets there.
This item was purchased by a different Apple speech.
Top left wing corner, back diagonal, Texera, right point. Walks the line, wrister on goal. Kaspersky with the save. McKay wins the puck along the far box. Thomas trying to butt it up to Spencer Watson. Passes errant 2-on-2 for Iowa. Broken up by Texera as he got a stick on a pass across for Jake Smith. And now Spencer Watson wants transition right down the middle as it poked off of his stick by Widmar. And now here come the Heartlanders. 2-on-2 across the line. Smith left circle looks in front for Stoller, who is coming right down the slot. And it was a pass to get the net with reason as a hooking minor coming on the Fuel. And so Indy is going to be short-handed. A minute 34 into the second period. It's going to be Riley McKay.
I'm very curious who's going to score
with a
first.
hook, trying to prevent the scoring chance. And so Iowa to the power play for the first time tonight. The Heartlanders are 19th in the league at 17.1%, but in the last 7 games, they're 6 for 23, which is 26%. Fuel in their last 3 games have killed off 13 of the last 14 opponent power plays. The Fuel on the season 25th in the league at 76%. Iowa wins the draw.
I think he was up with the Hawks earlier in the season.
Skates in.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Pinballs around and is found by Jordan
may have played
Schneider.
the preseason.
Backhands it as far as center red. Collected by Iowa. Back
control it
into
here.
the Heartlanders zone. Oliver and Carrick ran into each other, but Carrick was able to come back to the puck. 35 to go in Iowa's power play. It's Carrick right in front of the zone. That pass from Missy doesn't connect, but finds Oliver at center. His right by pass knocked down by Mondot. The rescue by Missy. There's a self pass to the Fuel line. and is able to force it into the left wing corner. Zulsdorf came over to cut him off. Schneider takes the puck and sends it all the way down. Mondot will pick it up behind the Iowa net, short-handed, feed it to the slot. Ike shoots and scores! Jan Mondot wins the puck behind the net, fed it in front to CJ Ike, who goes bar down, top blocker side on Kaspersky, and the Fuel with a short-handed goal, lead it 1-0.
So does he have to serve his penalty? Yes. Oh, that's right.
That's the
That was short-handed.
fifth shorty of the year for the Fuel, the second by CJ
Jan
Ike.
Mondot scored that.
And just good hustle from Jan
He did.
Mondot. He
Jan
fed
Mondot.
Ike in front all alone, and good patience from Ike. He
Fuel
waited out
short-handed
Kaspersky
goal.
and then put it right under the bar.
And
2:24 the time of the goal.
Scored by number 18, CJ Ike.
Oh no,
Ike's fourth of the year, second short-handed.
And Jan Mondot.
Mondot will
Again,
get the assist.
Indiana Farmers goals scored by
Fuel lead at 1-0.
CJ Ike, assisted by Schneider and Mondot.
The Heartlanders still
He
have
sounded
50 seconds
unsure
power
there.
play time as we're back to action. They'll send it in through both corners.
Iowa's got it.
Constantino
Down
pitches
there.
down, but
It's
Jessica
off
takes
to
the puck
center ice.
and
They're
clears
gonna
it all
have
the
to
way down.
regroup. Here they're coming in into the offensive zone, broken up by the Fuel.
And
Back to center ice.
I think somebody heard a whistle. The
Slammed in.
music is playing, and the puck is still live here. Constantino back in his
Can't
own
tell
zone.
who's got it.
Half a minute to go in the power play. Iverson
And
forces
he's
it
back
back in his own
to
net.
Fuel.
Constantino with speed across his own line. Drops it.
Didn't
Joe
pull the
Whitmer
goalie.
sidesteps a check across the
They
Fuel
just
line.
pulled the goalie.
Takes it up
Yeah.
to the right point.
Yeah,
Sends it back up, and it was blocked by Iverson out to center. And Gordeev has
So
to
is that
come
penalty
back
on Indy?
to ice.
Are you sure?
7-17 going Irish power play again. The injuries
They
interrupted by
just killed one off.
both corners. Left wing corner. McKay's out of the box. We're back to 5-side. Billings behind the net. His sprint.
Visit eTheory.com
This league up to the point. Extra attacker on as a delayed penalty coming on the Fuel.
See what
Comes up to
actually
the
happened on
point
the
for
goal
Solo.
there when I watched the
McKay
play.
cross-checks him down to the ice, and penalty coming on the Fuel. Tripping minor.
I noticed they like to
Will
pull
be
goalies
on
whenever
Ryan
there's
Zulsdorf.
a penalty.
Right after the Fuel kill off
Why
one
did they do
power
that?
play, they're right back to
Because
the
they
kill.
can. As soon as Indy touches it, that's the end of the play.
Zulsdorf is
Sorry,
pleading his
handed again.
case.
Imagine getting another
Vehemently to
short-handed
Trevor
goal.
Wolford, but to no avail. He'll head to the box.
Fuel penalty
Right back to
number 5,
penalty.
Ryan Zulsdorf, 2 minutes.
So their
for
first
tripping
kill was pretty
3:52.
successful.
Fuel penalty 5, Zulsdorf, 2 minutes for tripping at 3:52.
Jack Billings,
That was-
Kate Oliver,
had a lot of penalties early.
Cole Stollard, the forwards, and Carter Chinkarak, the D.
You'd expect them to score on the power play, not
Jessica
score
to take the
shorthanded.
draw for
Yeah, I
the Fuel.
know.
He and CJ Ike are the forwards. The Guerrier and Martin
They got
are the
something
D.
to them.
And puck tied up and won by Iowa.
Broken up.
Do you think they can hear that horn out on the
Here
ice?
it comes.
Guerrier
Sliding
gets to
down
it
there.
from the near corner up to CJ Ike.
Do you think they
Battling
can hear
a
the
couple
goal
of
horn on the
Heartlanders,
ice?
squirts up to the point for Shinkarak
Oh,
for
yeah.
Iowa. Backhand feed all the way across, collected by White.
Bringing it up hard.
Turn, send it back across looking for Billings.
Center
It's left
ice.
at the
Over
point.
the
It's forced
offensive
off of
zone.
his stick and out to center by CJ Ike. Justin tried to force it
They're
further.
aggressively
Feed
taking
Oliver,
it away.
Get it in neutral zone. Dropped off for Shinkarak. Across the Fuel
Yep,
line,
Iowa's
forced
got
wide
it
by
back,
Ike, who
center
poke
ice.
checks the puck over in the far boards, and it's
back
punched
now, and,
all the way down by Greg Jessica after CJ Ike had forced it free. Ike with a short-handed goal, and good play there, breaking up. Iowa's Right up by Wisomierski, comes to Riley McKay. Self pass, gets it out to center. Sends back to the Iowa line. Constantino gets it. 7 seconds to go. Heartland's second power play of the game. Indy leads 1-0. Shinkarak in his own line. Drops it off for Constantino. Points it across center red. Smith offside. Who pushes up to the Fuel line.
45 seconds left.
45 seconds to go. The Fuel's power play.
Iowa still controls center ice.
14:53 in the second period. Indy leads 1-0. Joe Widmar, Smith, Stollard, Kuzmeski, and Constantino for Iowa. Stollard has 3 points on the power play for them.
Fuel have it. Dumping it in.
Got to watch out for on the power play for Iowa. It's not on the ice right now. Bryce Misley has 5 goals with the man advantage. Heartlanders win the neutral zone draw. Constantino back in his own lineup.
10 seconds.
Feeds it to Smith. Curls off the boards. Across the ice. 3 seconds. Stollard. The right wing boards. Puts it in the fuel zone.
3-2, one and done.
Willem's stick. And Andrew Blount trying to fight for it in the near court. Fuel have it. This person has got some open ice. Feeds it out to neutral ice. And then send it all the way down. 20 seconds to go. In the penalty to Zulski. Sends it across, picked off by the back-checking Craig Wismerski. Tried to headman it to the line, but not broken up by the Heartlanders. Smith back into the zone, up the left side. Stops at the top of the circle, feeds into the high slot. Backhander on goal. Save made off the stick of Jake Smith. Dayev gets the puck poked free. It's a 2-on-0 for the Fuel. Up the left side, Thomas takes the backhand, save made! As Zulsdorf was out of the box to make it a 2-on-0. Zulsdorf in front, Snyder shoots and misses just wide from the low slot. Monda in behind the net to Thomas. Up to the right wing, Schneider. Back to Thomas on the right wing boards. It's tied up by Widmar. Mondot comes in as well to try to dig it free. Here at Thomas, a tremendous chance, 2-on-0. But a good pad save made by Kaspersky to keep this a 1-0 game. Headers it back to the Fuel zone. Schneider goes back to get it. TDD to Laguerre. Rink wide pass. Tipped into the zone by Monda. In behind the net with Malone. In on the forecheck. Wins the puck. Sends it into the high slot for Craighead. Caught it on the backhand. Takes it over to the left wing circle. Into the slot. Mondot's one-timer goes wide.
Like I said, they need to get the
Into White, tied up by Monda. Feed ahead for Malone. A little too far, but he hops on it. Left wing circle.
as long
Takes
as
it to
you get it
goal.
on
Forced
net,
wide.
it goes in.
Malone with it in the right wing corner. Along the board. Trying to back in further on. Well, Widmark, Brand tried to get it. On second effort, he was able to. Right back to the Iowa line.
Ferguson
Tried
to the puck, blocked it,
spins off of a check. Back diagonal feed, looking for Martin even down the slot.
Like he dropped it right
Wide
in
it in.
space
Here's
and
a
he hit
shot
it
on
wide
the
open.
point.
That's just
Save made off the stick of Chris Jessica. First through all kinds of traffic. Made the save from that wrist shot. Held on for a whistle. 12:35 to go. In the opening, during the second period of play, the Indy Fuel lead the Iowa Heartlanders 1-0 on CJ Extra. This is Indy Fuel Hockey. If you're looking for an exciting night of hockey, visit the Indiana Farmers Coliseum to help cheer our Indy Fuel to victory. If you're looking to score a great deal on business insurance, look no further than Indiana Farmers Insurance. The Indy Fuel chose Indiana Farmers Insurance because they want the local business that understands local business. It's a partnership that's truly worthy of a hat trick. To find an independent Indiana Farmers Insurance agent near you, visit IndianaFarmers.com.
Discover the joys of the season with unforgettable trips and limited time. Walmart 1.9% APR on the 2021 Toyota Corolla, 4% APR on the 2022 Pilot. Find your perfect ride this season. Visit your local Honda shop online.
It's the Happy Honda Day sales event at your Central Indiana Honda dealer.
See dealer for financing details.
Don't miss a second of the action. This is Indy Fuel Hockey.
12:35 to go in the second period. Indy Fuel lead the Iowa Heartlanders 1-0. CJ Ike with the goal at 2:24 of the second. Short-handed from Jan Mondot to Jordan Schneider. Mondot now with 9 points in 9 games with the Fuel. That was Ike's first goal in 7. On December 18th, he scored his last. He now has a 3-game point streak going, however. He has had assists in the previous 2. Back to action, Arister on Mitch Gillen from center ice. He
Imagine the Fuel got
snatches with the glove, and now we have some
I wish they would.
discussion after the whistle.
Shot on goal, yeah.
This Iowa team, the youngest in the league. 2 of the 3 guys wearing A's tonight
Fuel fans, stick
are
around after
rookies.
the game today. 43
Bryce
public
Whitley,
sleep right here at Indiana Farmers Coliseum.
Jake
Made by the
Wismerski,
skate veteran, 45
their veteran. He's a
minutes
second-year
time.
player. He's wearing an A as well.
First come, first serve. Majors in the participating.
Only player on the team to win
Immediately following the game, each on the ice break.
Fuel on the draw. Bryson Martin, rink wide pass. Ryan Sulzer pops over his stick. Iverson goes across the line. His shot by right wing circle is blocked out of play. Fuel will get an offensive zone draw with 12:15 to go. And we've mentioned some of the promotional nights coming up. In addition to Indiana Farmers and Friends Night on Friday against the Wheeling Nailers, Hockey Fights Cancer Night on Saturday the 15th against Iowa, another family Monday at the Kids Club Takeover on Sunday the 16th, also against Iowa. And Saturday, January 22nd, the Kalamazoo Wings are in town for Blackhawks Night. That's always a special night here as the Madhouse on Madison becomes the Madhouse on 38th Street. Fuel win the draw. Spencer Watson tries to backhand one on goal. Walks wide. Spencer gets back up to the point. Bryson Martin shoots. Save made. Rebound score! The puck trickled through the goaltender. Kaspersky and Spencer Watson punched it home. The Fuel lead it 2-0. Good work by Spencer Watson. Keeping the puck alive after the initial shot. It came up to Bryson Martin at the point. Watson gives Martin a fist bump as Kaspersky made the save. Waddy sends the puck up to Martin, made the save. The rebound trickled through the goaltender. Spencer Watson saw it in the crease.
What about that first goal?
And punched it home. Spencer Watson continues his red hot play.
16, Spencer Watson.
15th of the year and his 9th in the last 10 games. Bryson Martin will get an assist. That'll be his first point in his Fuel debut, his 10th assist of the year.
By Martin and Thomas.
Fuel with a 2-goal lead.
I feel all of a sudden taking control of this game.
Darian Craighead behind the Iowa net as we're back to action. Beats Mullen left circle. He tried to shoot, but was blocked by two Heartlanders. Moran.
It's like suddenly the Fuel have control of this game. Watch Iowa tie it in
the line. Puts on the brakes for Iowa. Shovels it in behind him.
And yes,
I didn't hear that.
Jared Thomas will get an assist as well. On the goal. Here's a shot from Shinkarik on goal.
How do you like hearing that bullhorn?
By Lackey. Rebound tumbles up into the high slot. White shoots through traffic and again saved by Lackey. And Texera lobs the rebound out to center.
That may be
Left
harder
down
to
and
get.
collected by Seamus Vaughn across the line to Craighead. Right circle. About the circle. Tries to beat Texera even down the slot. But blocked by Keith Benson over the far boards.
Well, I mean, they're playing with Flames and they're hard to score
Good
against.
back check by CJ Ike forces the puck free, and we have a whistle and an offside on Iowa. 10:53 to go. Second period, the Fuel lead 2-0. Spencer Watson scoring his 15th of the year from Bryson Martin and Jared Thomas.
Thought they scored for a sec.
7:56.
They get on the ice.
What?
And the Fuel are going to want a power play.
14-game point streak going, then went scoreless for the last two, so that's now points in 15 of the last 17.
It's time for Fuel power.
5 goals and 17 assists in that stretch. Thomas, and now Fuel headed to power play as CJ Ike is dumped, going for the puck over on the far boards. Interference is the call. 10:42 to go. Period number 2, and it's going to be Alex Carlson. Guilty party.
Iowa penalty number 5, Alex Carlson, 2 minutes for interference at 9:18. Iowa penalty, Carlson, 2 minutes for interference at 9:18. Racetrack says hit in the can. Runner, Hoosier Lottery Powerball.
So he'll head to the box. They're 0-for-1 on the power play tonight.
How do you like that announcer?
I like it.
10 games counting tonight for 14-48.
Center ice. All right, regrouping.
29%. Jared Thomas wins the drawback to
Watch
Seamus
them get a
Malone,
third
who has
goal.
5 power play goals on the year. Over to Texera. Works it to Monda. Right circle. Surveys the box. Back diagonal. Thomas shoots. Deflected wide. Craighead takes the rebound off the boards. Into the corner. Shovels it behind the net for Malone. Over to Jared Thomas. Right corner. To Monda. Top of the right wing circle. Feeds Thomas at the right elbow. Skates in. Back diagonal to Monda. Tried to bunt it to Texera at the point. but it was broken up by the Heartlanders. So Fuel will have to regroup in second. Teixeira across center red, across the Iowa line. The high slot. Sends it to Mondot back. Teixeira walking the line to Thomas. Right, a one-touch pass across for Mondot, who takes it off the left-hand boards. Feed across again for Thomas, because it's broken up by Iowa. It's 12 to go on the Fuel's power play. Thomas skates in. Feeds it low.
Here we go.
Teixeira back to Thomas, right circle. Feeds to Craighead for a one-timer in the slot. And a pad save made by Kaspersky. And then he covers
I'm
up
not saying the actual
for
phrase
the whistle.
because usually whenever someone says it,
9:41 to
jinxes
go
it.
in the second period. The Fuel leading 2-0 on CJI, shorthanded goal. And Spencer Watson's tally at even strength.
40 seconds left.
Fuel halfway through their second power play of the night.
All the way down the ice.
Jessica to take the draw.
Well,
on the left
imagine
wing
if that
circle,
went
the right
in.
wing circle, I should say.
Have you ever seen someone score that
wins
way?
it, but Keegan Iverson hops on the puck. Tried to play it up to the point. Whitmar picks it off, but Jessica is able to hold it in. A good stick over on the far side as well by the Fuel. Spencer Watson plays it up to the point, probably Gary in. Off the line, Bradley McKay.
Man, he was flying up the boards.
Jessica, but he was tied up. It comes to Watson. Right circle. Works it low for Iverson. Hops off of his stick. That allows Constantino to get to the puck and send it all the way down.
That was a solid hit.
Half a minute to go on the Fuel's power play as Laguerriere goes back to get it.
Iowa back to full strength.
8 to go in the second period. Fuel leading Iowa.
It was up in the air, real slow, and it's just didn't quite get high enough for goalie was able to snag it.
That would have been
Not
very
out.
interesting.
Shoots blocked in front.
This game's like a fight.
Who doesn't love a Chick-fil-A sandwich? Now you can have one of those choices before at the same time.
As Mitch Phillip bangs the stick on the ice, the left is teammates Bill Carlson coming out of the box. A good stretch pass.
This is one
to
point
Riley
game, I'll say
McKay
that.
from Laguerriere.
Here comes Iowa.
They waited for Carlson to get out of the box, and as soon as he exited, the pass basically went right behind him to McKay, posted up in the line along the right wing boards, and he took it to goal, but
Back to center. They dunked in.
The way
Kaspersky
Indy's
was
playing,
able
it's going to take all Iowa
make
needs to
the
win.
save.
It's going to take all Iowa has, rather.
Lucas Malone to take the draw against Zach White, the right wing circle, the Fuel's offensive zone. Wins it, tried to play it up into the slot, but it's picked off by Golka of Iowa. On the right side, Golka shoots, stick save made by Gilbert. To the far corner, in comes Moran and Golka. To Indy and punched out to center by Belloc.
The Fuel have it. Iowa has it. Center ice. Fuel has it. Coming in. Got a guy breaking.
Belloc hops on it. Left wing boards in the Iowa zone. Stops in the left wing corner. Trying to put it back out front, knocked down, but a couple of
They've got a breakaway.
He'll send it softly to the right wing corner
It's
for
on the side there.
Jordan Schneider, who activates from the
Never got
breakaway to
anything.
Malone. Right
Breakaway,
corner working on Barely, Heartlander.
eliminated.
Solo didn't work the puck free and out to center where Zulsdorf settles it down in his own line. Schneider, his pass ahead, broken up. Constantino has taken away by McKay. 2-on-1 across the line. Belloc up the left side, feeds it across Malone, takes the goal, save made. Rebound, tried to be put out in front by McKay, but it was broken up by Iowa.
Good thing
Now a
they
good
enjoy
poke
it.
check from Joe Widmar, forces it free from Martin back into the Fuel zone. Wisamerski comes across to force it free from Widmar, who had a step.
Oh, here it goes.
Thomas back in his own zone. Sidesteps into the zone.
Right in the
Gordeev
traffic.
comes to get it for Iowa.
Reminds me of the goal of Joey
Far
Brower
side
scored
tips
in
it out
game
to
one
center,
of the
takes a hit
playoffs
for his efforts. Smith
in 2010.
gets on the brakes to the left point. Sends it across to Carlson. A wrister stick save made.
Fuel have it back.
Gilman.
And Indy's just controlling this.
Along the near
Souvenir.
wall. Outlets it to Wisamerski, who hands it out to center.
Even though
Tried to bring it
Indy
into
only
the
has 2
zone.
goals, they really
Wisamerski
dominated this game.
breaks it up.
Yeah,
Area
yeah.
pass to the line to McKay. Across the line to the right wing
For
circle.
once.
He tried to make a curl and drag move, but a good poke check
I
allows
think this
Gordeev
game's going to be like 5 or 6
back in the fuel
Maybe
zone.
Iowa's
Grayson
got
Martin
bust
takes off the
play.
check. Line goes down.
Maybe Iowa, all their players got bus play. Right here.
Honda, rink wide pass to the neutral zone, looking for Spencer
Get
Watson.
set on the bus
And
too
it got
long.
deflected almost into the upper
Or
deck.
they didn't sleep enough.
Puck out of play, whistle blows, 6:27 to go. In In period number 2, the Fuel leading 2-0.
wonder where Hunter
CJ
Jones is.
Watson with the goals for Indy.
Where, who?
There's the goalie they've started the other 2 times.
Oh.
Both in this second period give the Fuel the edge. Closest we've gotten the puck coming to the broadcast booth. It was heading right for us and almost got to the first row of the upper deck, about 6 rows below us, but it ended up.
Oh no! Broke him up good.
Here for a fan in the.
He was going for the net. 2 players fighting over the puck from Iowa.
Sent toward
Come on.
the Heartlanders were.
Guys, you're right on your side.
Coach for this expansion team in Iowa, but not a stranger to the ECHL. He's back after 13 years away from the league. Coached the Florida Everblades as well as the Tallahassee Tiger Sharks from 2000 to 2008. Trying to play it out.
There we go.
And then a couple of players run into each other. Jan Monda tries to hop on it and forces it into the Iowa zone.
It's
working on Shinkarik. Sends it in front. Craighead on the back end.
Indy's just controlling this.
Malone, but it's broken up by Iowa.
Iowa keeps getting it though.
Gillum really hasn't had much to do in this period.
We need another goal.
And he almost got one there.
Able to get the puck to the Guerrier. Feeds it ahead to Ike. Craighead across the line. Craighead takes it to the high
those
slot.
hits are
Drops it
hard.
off from Malone. It's played
mainly
away
the
from him.
glass.
And now Iowa wants transition. White across the Fuel line. As it's spiked off of his stick nicely by James Malone. Making Ryan Zulsdorf. But White gets it back. Tried to feed it to Johnstone, but it was broken up by Indy. James Malone across the line. Craighead up right across the line. He's across Mondot. He shoots from left wing circle, save made. Rebound left to the cage. Sent over to the right wing corner and back out to center by Iowa. Johnstone gets to White across the Fuel line. We have a whistle and goes inside. 5:03 to go, second period. Indy leading Iowa 2-0. You are listening to Indy Fuel Hockey. Come here, Craig.
Let's see him up there.
IBW Local 41 is proud of our union membership and our community relationships.
When you get care at Community Health Network, you're part of our community. And in our community, nothing should get between you and your health, not even the cost of care. When the time comes, our advocacy team will help you figure it out, whether you're uninsured or underinsured, so you can focus on what really matters, your health. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered. Get support at ecommunity.com/simply delivered.
Don't miss a second of the action. This is Indy Fuel Hockey.
5:03 to go in the second period. The Fuel leading Iowa 2-0. CJ Ike got the scoring started at 2:24 of the second with a shorthanded goal from Mondot Schneider. Spencer Watson added his 15th of the year.
5 minutes and 3 seconds left.
Fuel this 2-0. Shots are 18-11 in favor of Indy. 8-4 this period. And both goals have been scored.
You will have it.
As we return to action, face-off will be outside the Fuel line. Joe Widmar. Really good game against the Fuel when these two teams played here back on
This
November
is shaping
5th.
up a lot like the Norfolk Indy game from Tuesday.
6-3.
Oh yeah.
It was scoreless after one. The Fuel took a 3-0 lead into the second. After the second, and scored again on the
By the
third
Fuel.
Oh.
Schneider.
for a 4-0 win. That's the one I was
Ryan
texting you
Zulsdorf
about.
headbands
Okay.
to the line, stretch pass to Spencer
Yeah,
Watson,
yeah.
catches it on the back end. Feeds Jessica, backhander on goal,
Probably not
looking for
going
a
to be
tip
the
from
exact same
McKay.
score, but who
Stick
knows?
save was made by Kasperson. Puck comes in behind the net. Near side, Carrick is a force free, and now Smith up the near boards. Throws back, across his own line. Cross center red, backhands it into the right wing corner. Jordan Schneider goes back to get. First off the play, Widmar backhands behind the net, and Schneider takes it away for the Fuel.
Now that's all good. Beautiful.
Near side, Spencer Watson. Bumped off the play by Solo as he tried to send it in. Carlson comes back to get the puck. Smith forces it out to center. collects along the near boards in the zone line. Throws back to the left.
I say presented by Peterson
Stop
Brothers.
the man feeds Zulsdorf on the far side. And
It's back down in front of us.
with speed across the line.
Imagine
Mike Price
scoring
taking
right
the middle
off
and
the
Solo with a good check against the
I was
standout.
just thinking the same thing.
Carlson, far corner for Moran. Back into that single over Wisniewski, sticking it all the way down. That'll be a nice Guerrier, not Wisniewski. I'm so used to seeing that 7 on Wisniewski's back as he wore 77 for the Fuel earlier, but he's now wearing 26. His 7, 27, and 37 are all taken. As far as the available numbers, they have 7s in. 7 by Craighead, 27 by LeGuerrier, and 37 by Jesper. Davis Small to take the draw after the icing.
Player's name is Craighead.
It's over the far boards where it's pointed by Iowa, set up the point held in by Martin.
Is that an actual Oregon?
Small now with his left wing. Takes it back up along the board. Still on the back end, into the high slot. Smalls to the forehand, along the right wing board. Smaller toward the attacking zone. Still on the puck as he brings it up to the point.
Was that
Drops it off for Monda. Top of the right wing circle.
Probably looks
From Guerrier, wrister blocked out of play.
That was an excellent
This Iowa team does, they block a lot of shots. They do a good job of getting sticks in shooting lanes.
Watch
and
us be up
creating
like 3 or 4 nothing.
bodies as well in front of the
Watch
net.
us be up like 3 or 4 nothing after the end of the second.
And the one thing too, when you block a lot of shots, you force a lot of loose pucks, and especially when you block a lot of shots around the blue
How
line.
much time left?
That can sometimes lead to
2:50
odd
left.
man rushes the other way. Frontlanders win the draw. And Carrick, break wide pass up to the neutral
Watch us
zone.
score with that. Watch us score 0.1 seconds up in the period.
Long feed ahead to Misley across the fuel line.
I've seen it go. I've seen it go
Wrist one
right at
wide
the
from
buzzer.
left point.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's cool.
One against Fort Wayne, one against Allen.
Banked off the boards to Spencer Watson, a little too far for him. They assaults it down to sends it across neutral ice. It's covered by this. He'll pump the pass over to the open wing, where it's taken by the field. Spencer Watson trying to assault pass into the Iowa zone. Broken up by Shinkarek. And the Frontlanders played up the near boards out to center. Shinkarek
really
across the
good or
line,
what?
gets a 3-on-2. Misley shoots right to pick the top corner, and this is high and wide. Puck comes all the way across the ice for Keone Teixeira. Brings it up the right wing boards across the line.
155.
Numbers for the Fuel. McKay into the slot. Watson feeds down Thomas on the backhand. Shoots! And the save is made. Teixeira holds it into Thomas. Right circle. Back diagonal. Teixeira left point. Back to Thomas. Right to Wisniewski. He shoots. And the save is made. Rebound trickles back over the right side of the gate. And scores wide.
I suggested to you earlier, Fuel fans,
Rick Jessup
get your ribs
both players looking right. Constantino gets the save it to Carlson.
I don't think I could literally
Teixeira comes back to get it. Cross to his good partner Wisniewski, and now Keegan Iverson across the line up the right wing board. Sidesteps to check bottom of the circle. Takes it to goal. The backhand save made. Gets his own rebound. Left circle. Shoots through all kinds of traffic. Save. Rebound loose in the crease and diving to fall on it. It was Kaspersky before it trickled over the line.
Here we go.
Let's go!
The Fuel have created some chaos. They got one goal when a puck leaked through Kaspersky and Spencer Watson potted it home. But a lot of pucks have trickled through. Kaspersky's done a really good job of making the first save, but the rebound control has not really been there at times. And some pucks have been leaking through him.
He left the puck.
And there was another, but he was able to dive on it before
Iowa
it
intercepted
crossed the line. Fuel in the offensive zone draw. Craighead is tied up by Solo and then allows the Heartlanders to send it out to neutral ice. Fuel trying to bring it in. Monda tied up. Whitmar comes to get it. He'll wrist it in behind the net. Gillen will settle it down. And
They've been bouncing around in Indiana.
Jason able to move the puck. Rink wide pass through the gate to Craighead. Takes it to Zulsdorf across the line. Tried to drop it to Craighead, but they miscommunicated. Smith intercepts and plays it back to the Fuel. Schneider through center to Zulsdorf. 1-on-4, able to feed Monda off the left side across the line. Shoots! Save made by Kaspersky. In behind the net, it comes over to the left wing corner. play past Malone. And the far side. And scores free into the high slot, collected by Seamus Malone. The right point. Backhands it in on the cycle behind the net, a little too far for Craighead. And Solo will take it for Iowa and chip it back out to center and back into the Fuel zone. They get a change. Quick up for the Fuel. Craighead across the line to McKay. Here's McKay, bottom of the right wing circle. He takes a nice hit from Gordeev. The forces hit.
And that's the end of the second.
And out to center. Indy with a quick read for Craighead. Will hammer it in through both. Thomas can control along the far boards. Iowa sprays it to an open wing where Moran tried to send it forward, picked off by Bryson Martin. In the period, ripped around to Jerry left wing board. He risked one toward the slot, but it picked off by Shinkarak, forced back by Spencer Watson. Into the slot, McKay hopped over his stick as he was trying to pull the trigger, and the puck played out to center by Iowa. The Fuel scored 2 in the period and had a number of other really good scoring chances, especially late, with some good hard work by Indy. But they head to the second intermission with a 2-0 lead. Shots on goal in the second period, 15 for the Fuel for a total of 25, 4 for Iowa for a total of 11.
4 shots on goal.
And we head to the third period with the Fuel on top, 2-0 over the Iowa Heartland. We will return with our second intermission show to recap the second period, as well as take a look around the NHL and ECHL scoreboards, and also bring you a great moment in Indy Fuel history that comes up right after this.
Andrew Smith with another great moment in Indy Fuel history. In terms of individual seasons with the Indy Fuel, few have been as special as Spencer Watson's 2019 campaign. After playing a handful of games with the Fuel the previous year, after being acquired by the Chicago Blackhawks, Watson re-signed with the team in the summer of 2018 and had a tremendous campaign. He scored the Fuel's first goal of the year, just 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the season opening win in Wichita, and then he just kept on scoring. He ended the year on a 9-game scoring streak, and then after being scoreless for 2 games, followed that up with a 15-game streak, and November 16th has continued through December 20. All told, in the Fuel's first 26 games, he had 14 goals and 17 assists.
It's a non-solid product designed to protect your gasoline.
Away from Baldwin by Bobby McIntyre. Here's your 12-line. Minnesota McIntyre. Center. Shot. Spencer Watson. Right side. Takes the feed from Bobby McIntyre on a 2-on-1. And Spencer Watson gets the Fuel on the First shot for the Fuel. First goal of the game. And Spencer Watson, who keeps that red-hot stick.
Watson hit the 20-goal mark on January 4th in Toledo. After returning from a stint in the American Hockey League, he had the numbers 21 and 22 on January 25th against Atlanta.
Argyle fans, sing along, Tom.
By March of the Spencer Watson takes Dimitri. He scores! What a move! Spencer Watson forcing the turnover, making it the goal, heating down, picking the top corner on the Packer side. Spencer Watson putting his goal in the air, gets the Fuel on 3-1 lead. His second game back since coming over for Ice Hawks. It was the guy we highlighted in the pregame, Tommy Marchand, who gave the puck away. And Spencer Watson hops all over it, uses his shoulder, drops it, protects the puck. How about the little move? Shooting from his backhand to his forehand, all in one motion, and feet first down over the blocker. The quickness of the release. He allows that puck to get in the back of the net. He shoots and scores. Spencer Watson with a great foot finish on the 2-on-1. His second goal of the night to Fuel 5-1. Giving goal hockey. That's beautiful.
Watson continued his torrid play throughout the next month.
Finally squirts out to the point to Tex Sheriff. Makes the slap shot as he walks the line. Over Spencer Watson, right circle, fires and scores! Spencer Watson with a rip from the top of the right circle. Beats Hildebrand high For Spencer Watson, the Fuel lead 3-2. 3-on-2 across the line. Here we go. Far side Watson fires, scores! Spencer Watson from the right wing circle gives the Fuel a 2-1 lead as Spencer rifles home his 25th of the year. The Fuel again textbook execution on the odd man rush. And you find a hot stick, Spencer Watson. They win the Fuel lead.
How about that, Joe? I mean, what else can you say? Spencer Watson continues to have the hot hand for the Fuel.
As the goals piled up, Watson eventually reached the 30-goal mark, becoming the second Fuel player to do that in his final home game on March 6th against Toledo.
Fought for Bogan Kovacs takes it into the left corner. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Works it low. Ramsey takes it to the forehand. Bateman, rebound, score! Spencer Watson scores his 30th goal of the season. A power play goal for Spencer Watson. We're tied at 3.
Watson would cap the season by scoring the final goal of the 2019-20 campaign. He went up in a 1-0 victory in Kalamazoo, giving him a Fuel record 31 goals for the year. That was second most in the ECHL that season. The season became even more special for Watson when he became the ECHL Sportsmanship Award recipient, making him the first Fuel player to receive an ECHL league-wide award. That was a perfect cap to a great 2019-20 season for Spencer Watson. Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 34th season of portable family entertainment. The ECHL
What do you guys
would like
think
to
will happen in
recognize
the
the
third?
following league sponsors.
What do you think is going to happen in the third?
I don't know.
Athletic Net, official jersey supplier. Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier. DFL Canada Insurance and
I recorded
Special
3
Risk,
separate videos
sponsor
of
of
this
the
game, so I'm going to
2022
post them all in
ECHL
one
Hall of Fame
video.
induction ceremony.
I don't know. I got
Flow
this
Sports,
6 to 5.
streaming provider of the ECHL. Geico, official auto
That would be
insurance
a
of the
lot of
ECHL.
scoring.
The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider. Handbid, the official mobile auction app. Loanings, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team. Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider. And Glasgow, official puck provider. Vibrant Group, your source for game-worn jerseys. Sideline Swap, official online marketplace of the ECHL. And Warrior, exclusive on-ice provider of the ECHL. And title sponsor of the 2022 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
This is Indy Fuel Hockey.
4.5 to go before the start of the third period. Indy Fuel leading the Iowa Heartlanders 2-0. And let's take a look at this date in Indy hockey history. First, some birthdays. Claude Saint-Sauveur, who was the Racers' leading scorer in 1977-78, celebrating birthday number 69 today. Neil Coulter, who played for the Checkers from 1982 to 84. He is 59 today. Claude Saint-Sauveur, 70 today. Brent Brento played for the Ice in 2007-08. He turns 33 today. Some other birthdays this week. Josh Britton, who played for the Fuel, will celebrate one tomorrow. Jamie Morris, who played 4 seasons for the Ice from 99 to 2003 as the playoff MVP, will celebrate a birthday on Tuesday. Also, born on
Welcome to the third period intro.
Thursday, Fred Glover, who is considered to be one of the great minor league hockey players of all time, played 4 games for the Caps from 1948 to 52.
Well,
This day in Indy hockey history,
Iowa looks form back.
January
Will
2nd.
they be able to hold on?
On this date in 1949, Cal McCann, 3 goals and an assist for the Indianapolis Capitals in a 6-3 victory over the St. Louis Flyers. On this date in 1956, the Chiefs snapped a 7-game losing streak with a 5-4 victory over the Toledo Mercuries. It's also notable it was the last game as head coach for Johnny Sorrell, and he stepped aside to become general manager, putting player Leo Lamoureux into the head coaching ranks. Leo would lead the Chiefs to 2 playoff appearances and a Turner Cup championship. On this date in 1958, Rhett Leger had a goal and 3 assists for the Chiefs. in a 5-4 overtime victory over Louisville in a preview of the Turner Cup final that year. On this date, 1982, Charlie Scott had 3 assists for the Checkers in a 7-1 win over Fort Worth. On this date, 1991, Dominic Hasek got called up to the Chicago Blackhawks from the ice. Jimmy Wade took his place. The Fuel ended up falling 6-3 to Muskegon. On this date in 1993, the Herkus Circus, Tony Herkus, had 3 assists, and Alexander Andrievsky had a goal and an assist in a wild 8-7 shootout win for the Ice over the Kalamazoo Wings. On this date in 1998, the Ice beat Kansas City 7-3 behind 2 goals and an assist from Todd White. On this date in 2002, Chris McKenzie had 4 assists for the Ice in a 6-5 shootout loss to the Shreveport Mudbugs. On this date in 2010, the Ice rallied as Anthony Rolpo had a goal with 3:46 left in regulation, then had the overtime winner to beat Waterloo 4-3. Nick Dowd had a goal and an assist for the Ice. On this date in 2011, Brian Ferlin had 3 power play goals for the Ice in a 6-2 victory over Waterloo. Blake Coleman had 5 assists in that game, and Daniel Tarasov a goal and 3 assists. Of course, Blake Coleman now doing some great things. Stanley Cup champion with the Tampa Bay Lightning, now the Calgary Flames. So, 2-0. The Fuel lead Iowa as we head to the 3rd period. And a dominant 2nd period for the Fuel. And if they can just see this out here, it'll be points in 6 consecutive home games for the Fuel. And that bodes well for a team that's going to spend most of January here at the Indiana Farmers Coliseum. We're about to begin the 3rd period. The Fuel will move from right to left as you picture this rink in your mind's eye. When leading after 2 this season, the Fuel are 8-1-1. When trailing after 2 this year, Iowa's 2-11-1. Iowa is the worst team in the league at 3rd period.
Stop recording. Screen recording. Heading. Swipe up.
The chances of winning are 7%.
Seamus Malone to take the draw to begin the 3rd period against Missley. Missley wins it, and away we go. Shinkarik will hammer it in. Behind the net, Lackey leaves it for Zulsdorf. And Ned Malone tried to send it across. It was knocked down by Iowa. Shinkarik over the far side. The puck chopped into the Fuel zone. Zulsdorf leaves it for Schneider, right wing corner. 2-man forecheck forces it free. Iowa takes the puck. They try to play it up to the point for Solo, but it's intercepted by Darian Craighead at the Fuel. Area pass to Malone across the line. Poked off of his stick by Solo, who takes it and sends it out to center. Wizarski settles it down for Indy. Goes D to D. Schneider in his own line. Up the left wing. Craighead will tip it into the Iowa zone. Shinkarik goes back to get it. And trying to leave it for his D partner. Picked off by Craighead in the left wing corner. And behind the net to Malone.
Shot on goal.
Stop the play by Shinkarik. Into the far corner. Change out man by man as McKay takes the puck, fires on the sharp ankle, stick save made by Kaspersky, the Iowa goaltender. They bring it together by 2-on-2 across the line. Here's Smith into the slot, fans on the shot. And into the right wing corner, and Kaspersky will lob it out to center. Stoller across the line, a wrister on goal blocker, rebound into the slot, they score. Not much happening there. Stoller just threw the puck on net. Gillum made the blocker save, but the rebound came right into the slot. And Jake Smith pounced on it.
Jake Smith. Let's go!
For his first ECHL goal, and the Fuel lead is now 2-1.
Let's get it back.
When you got a lead, you don't want to give one back that quickly.
Jake Smith, assisted by 12. Cole Sneller.
The old saying, just throw it at the net, good things happen.
Iowa goal scored by Smith.
Just a wrister from along the right wing boards, and Gillum made a blocker save on it. And Smith potted the rebounds. So the Fuel lead's been halved. This Iowa team has had a number of games this year where they've been badly outshot like they are tonight. But just managed to hang in there.
Let's see if we can get that 2-goal lead back.
Power play. Checking penalty coming. So and he's short-handed. Keegan Iverson to the box.
Imagine if the team got a penalty for abuse of fans.
Iowa to its third power play of the game. So, not a good start for the Indy Fuel. Iverson sits for cross-checking at 150. Jake Smith had the goal at 120 from Stallard and Widmar. So, you felt pretty good about things if you were the Fuel going into the period. Up 2-0, controlling the game.
Watch them get another shorthanded goal.
A rebound goal and then a penalty, and suddenly now Iowa's got a chance to tie it.
But they're not going to do anything.
Lost it.
And it was not a penalty to stop a scoring chance either. Garrett Thomas can take the draw defensive zone, won by Iowa.
Offside.
Great circle. Rister gets a deflection from Misley. Save is made. And Schneider uses his strength to force a Heartlander down, but the Fuel can't clear. Oliver, left circle. Try to seam pass across for White. It was behind him, picked off by Thomas. One-on-one across the line comes Thomas from Hayden, trying to curl and drag in the middle. But White takes the puck back. Misley, a rink-wide pass across the line to Oliver, and the play's offside. Minute 29 to go, and Iowa's power play, 17:39. In the third period, the Fuel leading 2-1.
I was trying to write IND at TOL the other day for what the video was called, but it called it industrial at TOL.
So we'll have a face-off at center.
Interesting.
Seamus Malone, CJ Ike out there. Malone goes forward on the face-off and punches it all the way down into the Heartlanders.
Don't give up! What was that?
Widmar takes it off the boards, up the near side. Drops it back off for Constantino. They work it through center. Widmar across the line with speed, left circle, into the corner. Textura rights it there, but Volke gets to it, sends it up to the left point for Constantino. Back along the boards for Volke. Into the high slot. Pete Smith, right circle. Back diagonal to Constantino, center point. Back to Smith, right circle. Throws it, shoots. Blocked out a play by Textura. Good stick by the captain. On the whistle of 53 seconds to go in the power play. 17:03 in the third period. The Fuel.
I have seen a penalty for a face-off violation.
2-1 lead.
Did you know that was a thing?
White, Oliver, Misley, Shakira, and Billings, the 5 on the ice for
Sounded
Iowa.
like a roll off the glass.
Jessica and Mondat, the penalty-killing forwards. Textura and Leguerrier, the D for the Fuel. Face off in the right wing
There it
circle.
goes, down the ice.
Jessica to
Good
take
clear.
the draw and wins it.
3 seconds left in the penalty. Oh, it's back
Leguerrier's outlet attempt is knocked down by Oliver. Controlled by the Heartlanders. White, the right circle. Pass blocked wide behind the net, looking for Misley. Collected by Leguerrier. And he turns it over. Left circle shot. Goes high and wide. Leguerrier's outlet just went right to a Heartlander stick. White works it low into the slot. Oliver has it played off of his stick. A good stick lift there by the Fuel. And then he's able to clear. Bolton headbands it back to the line. Misley into the right wing corner. Takes a big hit. Puck squirts behind the net. CJ Ike battling for it, but it's controlled by Iowa. 12 seconds to go in their power play. Carlson plays it further along to Misley in the right wing corner. Wisniewski ties him up. And now here is Oliver up to the point. Gordea backhands it in, rides the dash over to the far corner.
Screen recording, heading, screen recording, heading.
I cannot.
Settles it down. The Fuel are 3 for 3 on the kill. Plays it behind his own net over the far side. CJ Ike punches it back to the Iowa line. 15:56 to go, third period. Fuel lead 2-1. Heartlanders send it in. They have to tag up and haven't done so yet.
Who's playing without a glove?
Swiderski plays up the near side.
Somebody's playing without a glove.
And is able to squirt it out to center to Iverson up the near boards.
I don't know.
Seamus Malone trying to bang it into the Iowa zone. He's battling free Heartlanders. It's finally done free and send him behind the Iowa net. 15 and a half to go. The Fuel leading by 1 in the third period. Constantino behind his own net. Up the near side for Stoller. And the assist on Iowa's goal. Snapped it long.
Puck itself is offside.
Here's another help tip from Community Hockey.
D to D. And the Fuel turn it over. Solo
Mag.
intercepts a pass and takes it into the left wing corner.
I just realized that
Mark
PA
trying to
announcer
spin off
sounds
the
like the
Buffalo
orchestra
Jacks.
director.
And does in the left wing corner. Takes it up the boards. Break free from him by Zulsdorf. Out comes Malone. He gains center red. Across to Zulsdorf, across the line offside. Mondock couldn't drag the skate enough. So 14:53 to go. Third period. Fuel lead at 2-1. CJ Ike shorthanded. Spencer Watson for Indy. And Jake Smith has scored his first ECHL goal for Iowa. He had 11 goals in 27 games in Birmingham of the SPHL a year ago. This is his 14th game. Started the year with Kansas City. And was picked up by Iowa. In behind the net it comes. Sikorsky behind his own goal. Drops it off for his team partner, Teixeira. Near side Riley McKay. Outlet pass knocked down and stolen by White at the right point. Works it across the line. White drops it off for Gordeev. Shoots as Teixeira is down and in his own goal. Gordeev missed it high and wide. Shinkarek back in his own line. Headmans through the neutral zone. And here's a big hit from Teixeira on Golka as he tried to play it into the Fuel zone. Spencer Watson ahead of Riley McKay up the right wing boards in the right wing corner in the Iowa end. Gordeev delivers the hit on McKay. Spun around to the near boards to CJ Ike. Down to the high slot, Bryson Martin. Throws back to the forehand. Back to the center point. Jared Thomas one time with a deflection just wide. The far side, Moran can't get it through to Guerrier. Held in by Watson. Zips it through the high slot to Martin off the boards. Top of the left wing circle. Martin skates in, bottom of the circle. Feeds Spencer Watson. Shoots. Glove save made by Kaspersky. The rebound tumbles out of his glove, but it's collected by Iowa and sent back to center. Drag quick re-entry. Iowa settles it down. Their pass. Exit the zone. Jack Billings has it forced free by Thomas in his own line. Nice behind the back pass to CJ Ike, who entered the zone but couldn't go 1-on-3 and lost the puck. Billings the other way for Iowa across the line. Right circle looks to center. It's loose in the slot and comes back up to Carlson. To Oliver. Wrists one wide from the right wing boards to Constantino left point. Back into the left wing corner. Jessica sends it further on, but Billings gets to it. Right. Oliver shots blocked wide by Zulsdorf. Juan takes it on to the Fuel. Takes it up to center. CGI takes it back to the Iowa line. 13 minutes to go. Third period. Fuel lead 2-1. Zulsdorf has a poke to read from him. It's in by Misley. Brings it in the zone, but does so outside. 12:56 to go. Third period. The Fuel leading Iowa 2-1. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this. This is Indy Fuel Hockey.
Remember Krista from Cooper Technology Consulting last year? Well, she's learned a lot since then. And she's become a huge Fuel fan. Let the team at Kemper put that same enthusiasm to work for you. Specializing in accounting software support with QuickBooks Professional Certification, Kemper gives you real people solving real problems. They can also help your network infrastructure too. Call 866-966-5633 or visit KemperTC.com.
Come on, Nitro, lifting his shirt for you.
If you're looking for an exciting night of hockey, visit the Indiana Farmers Coliseum to help cheer our Indy Fuel to victory. If you're looking to score a great deal on business insurance, look no further than Indiana Farmers Insurance. The Indy Fuel chose Indiana Farmers Insurance because they wanted a local business that understands local business. It's a partnership that's truly worthy of a hat trick. To find an independent Indiana Farmers Insurance agent near you, visit IndianaFarmers.com.
This is Indy Fuel Hockey.
12:56 to go in the third period. The Indy Fuel lead the Iowa Heartlanders 2-1. CGI scored in the second period for the Fuel. Jake Smith has answered for Iowa here in the third. Faceoff will be outside the Fuel line. Shots of 27-15 in favor of the Fuel, but in this period, 4-2 in favor of Iowa. They have had a power play as well in this frame. Pucks it into the Fuel zone. Teixeira sidesteps Smith's jacket and brings it up the far side. And not out. Finally on second effort, the Fuel get it ahead to Malone. 1-on-2 across the line. Right circle. Tries to curl and take it to the goal. And coming across was Shinkarek to force Malone wide. The puck trickled in on the goaltender Kaspersky. And the Heartland toward the goal. There was much to take exception to, but Wismierski took exception to that. And he's being skated to the penalty box, it appears. And it looks like Cole Stoller's going to go with him. So 47 to go in the third period. Looks like Presky fourth side. And now there's still some discussion after the whistle. Greg Wismierski back in his second game. After coming out of retirement on Friday. And he's already gotten in a fight. And now we got some matching roughing minors.
Double minors. So 4 minutes.
Roughing. And
who's it on?
it's like roughing was signaled on Wismierski and cross-checking on Stoller. So we'll skate four aside for the next 2 minutes with 12:37 to go in the third period.
Fuel penalty, number 26, Greg Wismierski.
They don't give you a cap. Can't have it.
2-1.
For roughing at 7:23.
Oh no, we're gonna have 4 on 4.
2 minutes for roughing at 7:23.
It's 4 on 4.
So we got 4 on 4.
Yep.
So
we
it's
cannot
matching
afford
roughing
4 on
minors.
3.
No, that would be bad.
Well, I'm curious, what happens if you have a 4 on 3 power play, then you get another penalty, then you take another penalty?
I think.
Wouldn't that make it 5 on 3?
So we'll skate four side. Jared Thomas, Jan Mondot, Bryson Martin, and Keone Teixeira, the 4 on the ice for the Fuel. Interestingly, the Fuel's deep
hard
today
shot, but right in.
consists entirely of
smothered
left
it.
shots. Martin's playing is offside right now.
12 minutes, 1 second left.
This
Hanging
is
by a
Billings are the forwards in this 4 on 4. Working through Thomas across the line, left circle. Forced wide by Teixeira. Curls back. Still on the puck. Thomas leaves it for Teixeira. Into the slot. Mondot catches on the back end. Thomas, right circle, skates and shoots right on goal. And Kaspersky makes the save and holds on for a whistle. Minute 24 to go in the 4 on 4 situation. 2-1 Fuel. 12:01 to go in the third period. Fuel will send Watson and Malone over the board with Teixeira and Martin.
Oh my, we were lucky on that.
Kate Oliver to take the draw for Iowa. Oliver leads them in assists with 15. And he wins it back to Carlson. Gordeev has it taken away, feet in front, Malone shoots! Blocker save made by Kaspersky with Seamus Malone on the doorstep. Here come the Heartlanders the other way. Oliver across the line, curls back, feeds into the high slot. Gordeev, left circle, shoots, pad save, juicy rebound into the slot. Comes out to Carlson, high slot. Had a good stick by the Fuel. Play it up to the point, but it's held in by Iowa. Will be from Bryson Martin, his defenseman. Far side, Jared Thomas. Come back to Martin as Thomas takes the bump. Head to Teixeira. 7 seconds to go on the board. Fuel lead 2-1. Teixeira across the line. Left circle, turns, takes it to goal, shoots! And save is made. And Colleen's out of play. 15 to go in the third period. 38 seconds in the roughing minors to Wismierski and Stollard.
Oh man, that was a fast in by Iowa.
Faceoff will be in the left wing circle in the Fuel's offensive zone.
He was. I legitimately heard him loose pass.
Redhead, Jeska the forwards for the Fuel. Guerrier and Schneider will be the D. Zach White to take the draw for Iowa.
I don't think that was as vicious as the hit you
He
gave
solo over the
until
deep. Solo
21
takes it
last
back
week.
behind the net. White tips it
Or
to
is
the
the ones I
Fuel
gave
line.
you.
It's a foot race. Shinkaruk sends it
Oh.
goalward.
Both
And
teams back at
that
full
save
strength.
made by the Fuel goaltender Gillen. And behind the net, Golkin feeds it to White. Off to the point, Solo. Pushes it back in.
I'm calling it now. This is
Around the
a
horse.
I guess they are.
For the Fuel. And he'll skate it up. 7 seconds to go on the 4-on-4 as Craighead sidesteps a check and center. Trying to sidestep another, but he was poked free from him. Jessica back to Schneider, trying to feed it ahead to Craighead, passed it to the neck. And icing is called. 10:34 to go in the third. Iowa will get an offensive zone draw. We're back to 5-a-side. The linesmen now have to get the personnel figured out. Wismerski's going to have to stay on the ice, and the Fuel will have 3 defensemen out for this defensive zone draw. And Jessica will take it against Grace Misty. And it's won by Iowa. Gordeev shoots blocked in front by Wismerski.
Good chances.
Up at Alex Constantino's pass is knocked down by LeGarrier. Took a forward position with the 3 defensemen out there. Now the Fuel able to get
Gillam's finally doing well for us.
Oliver across the line up the left side. Wismerski rubs him into the boards.
Yeah, that other one was
Puck squirts free. Over to the near side. Constantino shoots. Save made by Gillam. Rebound. Put back on goal. Gillam with a save. Rebound again. Put back out toward the crease. Comes up to the point. Constantino through traffic. It's blocked wide. Craighead and McKay were in the area. The Fuel finally collect and send it through center. Craighead across the line to McKay. He was waiting for his teammates to get on side, but they couldn't, so we have a whistle.
I was going to end
With
up pulling their
9:52 to go in the third period, the Fuel lead at 2-1.
If they do, let's see if we can
Anxious moments there.
We can get a what?
Empty netter.
Mitch Gillam had to make a couple of saves, an acrobatic save.
5 or 6.
Sounds great. Make it
For
happen.
starters, and then get a couple of rebounds as well.
I mean, I could control the Iowa goalie right now.
Face-off will be outside the Iowa line with 9:52 to go in the third period. The Fuel nursing a 2-1 lead, but Iowa's had the better of the play here in the third period, including the only goal of the frame. Leone Teixeira up the right side in his own zone. Beats it ahead to Griff Jessica. The right wing court backhands it on goal, and it was gloved down by the goaltender Kaspersky on a shot from along the goal line. Again, the rebound tumbled out of his gloves. He is not handling, especially on the glove side, rebounds well.
Yeah, I can definitely hear him sticking.
Iverson sends it in, cross corner dump into the left wing corner. The Fuel get a change. Iowa quick up to Widmar. It's not too far for him. He's rubbed off the plane. Schneider takes the puck behind his own net. Volke in on the forecheck, forces Schneider over to the far boards. And Widmar trying to dig it free and does. Back diagonal to the point, broken up by Malone. It's a foot race to the Iowa line. Solo is tying up Malone, and that allows the Heartlanders to get the puck back to the Fuel line. Zulsdorf ahead off the boards to Craighead, back to Zulsdorf at his own line. Up the near side, Monda. It's a poked off of his stick. Schneider gets to it and places it in on goal.
I just did.
It's Indiana Farmers and
Now into the zone on goal. Gillam steers it aside. One played off the far boards. Iowa's offside. Solo exit the zone. They get there clear. So Moran's in on the forecheck as Jared Thomas takes it over to the zone. Leaves it for Wismerski. Steers it up the near boards. McKay will tip it into the Iowa zone, but from the wrong side of the red line. So this will go for an icing. Period.
Because some of these fans
Ike and Watson have scored for the Fuel in the second period.
Maybe they did if they listened to the broadcast.
And Jake Smith in the third for Iowa, and they've had that feeling of sharks smelling blood in the water after they got their first goal. Much like Norfolk the other night,
I might be
when they got kind of a fluky goal to tie the game. And this Iowa team has been playing .500 hockey here the last month and a half.
I'm not sure what number Morris is.
They win the draw, send it up to the point. Shinkarik wrists it in behind the net. Billings gets to it. Trying to feed it to Misley in the right wing corner. A little too far for him. Randy McKay takes it for him. He got the near boards out to center. Sends it to the Iowa line, and it's taken back by the Heartlanders and taken back by Spencer Watson to McKay. Into the zone. In the left half wall. In behind the net, it comes to Thomas. Up to the right point with Guerrier. Up with Wismerski. Rister on goal, looking for a tip from McKay. It's deflected wide. Spencer Watson trying to feed it in. It's not broken up by Iowa. Watson and Billings go over to the far board. Watson sends it in behind the net. Back to Riley McKay. Working in Gretzky's office. Behind the net, McKay looks for a passing option. None there, so they're working out the right wing boards. Up the point with Guerrier.
This is going to be right up until the
Fought off in front by the goaltender, Kaspersky, and Billings takes it the other way, gains center red, and tried to shovel it into the Fuel zone. Ike took it away, and his pass ahead does not connect, and therefore the Fuel iced the puck. So some good work in the offensive zone into the neutral zone, but an errant pass is going to give Iowa an offensive zone face-off here with 7:21 to go. In the third period.
Players out there, and the ref caught him. They tried to get the best players.
We'll lead it 2-1. Looks like Indy's going to be able to send some players on plate. Our referee, Trevor Wolford, denies that change. The thing is, Doug Christensen, and this is the point Keone Teixeira is making as he's being escorted to the bench. Indy's home here. They get the last change. And I think Doug Christensen is trying to get the players on the ice he wants, and Trevor Wolford is not allowing Indy to finish the change. So it's going to be Watson, Ike, Thomas, Ike, and Iverson with Wisomierski to Laguerriere for the Fuel. Widmar to take the draw in the left wing circle in Iowa's offensive zone. He has Smith and Stollard on either side. Fuel win the draw. Wisomierski behind his own net. Sends it off the wall. Out to neutral ice. Stollard collects and goes back to Carlson. Airport knocked down by Jessica. Iverson will wrap it in behind the Iowa net. Solo forced over into the far boards by CJ Ike's forecheck. Puck scorch free. Four-man puck battle ensues. Teixeira, wrist shot deflected on goal.
650.
Sprinkles in on Kaspersky, who makes the save and covers up for a whistle. 6:50 to go. Third period, Fuel lead at 2-1. They're looking to ring in the new year in style with a good crowd on hand, especially a Sunday afternoon crowd. 3,076.
I still think it's funny that NHL 19, Ray Ferraro says, you know, it's bad luck to mention the shutout, but they're trying to affect one, and I'm not going to affect it, sit in the middle of the video game.
We'd love to see you here on Friday. Brady got a Farmers and Friends night against the Wheeling Nailers at 7:05. Tickets at all Ticketmaster outlets as well as the Farmers Coliseum box office. Get all your tickets.
Yeah, I think so.
Assuming they don't score.
Iowa wins the draw. Bryson Martin trying to play it out of the zone.
They'll probably pull their goaltending about 3.5
Second effort, Malone sprays it back to the Iowa line. Billy Constantino back there for Iowa. Nearly turned it over to Jan Mondat. His rink-wide pass was knocked down by Mondat, but he couldn't do anything with it. Iowa plays it back into the Fuel zone. 6:20 to go. Outlets to Craighead. Through center, 1-on-3.
Have either of you noticed that usually when the net's
goes
empty, they like to ice the puck?
And tries to deliver the punishment on Gordea. But Gordea gets the puck to Constantino, but the Fuel force it free. Centering pass knocked down, but on second effort, Billings able to play it out far glass. Now to second. Across the Fuel line comes Bryce Misson. Right wing circle, waits for help. Sends it back diagonal right through the slot. Nobody's home. Solo has to track it down and neutralize. Miss stick handles. Riley McKay hops on the puck. Tries to take it to the slot, but it was wanted away from him. Puck comes back to the Fuel line. Schneider tried to play it ahead, but it's broken up by Iowa. Schneider takes it back. Moran forces it free from him and headbands to the Fuel line. White up to the point for a shot. Pad save made by Gillum on Solo's wrist. Fuel clear it as far as the line, but then White gloves it down. Quick re-entry to Golka up the right side. Tried to curl and drag on Schneider, but he forces the puck free from him. Spencer Watson
Let me know when they pull their goalie.
attempted a self-pass, broken up by Shinkarik of Iowa. Golka rink wide through the neutral zone. Up the left wing boards, tipped into the Fuel zone by Moran. They go for it. Zulsdorf in his own end. Hands it to center to Keegan Iverson. He'll send it off the boards and into the Iowa zone where it's settled down by Carpenters. Then he gets a change. Smith fires one, cross corner dump. Hard dump into the left wing corner where Carlson gets to it. Into the right wing corner it
This
comes.
is going to end up being really close.
CJ Ike will steer it up the boards, out the center, back into the Iowa zone where Cordea
Further than it already is.
4:42 to go. Third period. Fuel lead 2-1. Stollard at the Widmar. Through center, working against three Fuel players who forced the puck free. Griff Jeska further ahead. Now it's rink wide with Stollard. tried to send it in. It hit
First they say
Wisomierski,
Trevor
comes over to an
Smith.
open wing. For Smith, he tries to fire from along the left wing board. Sharp angle, goes high and
They had
wide.
the same one. That's so
Constantino at center red,
We both
collecting the
start with
carry.
I.
Yeah.
Now the
Sitting
fuel
behind
have
the
it.
net. Odd fouls. Gillen
Oh,
had some
okay, here we go.
difference.
Goal!
Wrap it in. Craighead in on the forecheck. 4 minutes to go in the hockey game.
Really late on the one.
Right through the center. Now to Billing for a good goal. Side. On down first forward. Craighead. 2-on-2 across center red. Finds Seamus Bull on right side. Takes it to goal. Takes it to the forehead. Shoots! And hits the crossbar. No, he scores! Little delayed reaction from the official, but Seamus Malone buries it right under the bar, and the Fuel lead it 3-1. Our referee, Trevor Wolford, is going to go straight to the monitor to review this, but as of now, it's a goal. Seamus Malone, using his speed, turned the D, and just went right around him. Took it back to the forehand, got the goalie down, and that's a goal. Put it right into the top shelf of the net. Over Kaspersky. Great job by Malone of showing good patience to get the goalie down. And score an all-important insurance goal for the Fuel.
What?
They're better, Kyle.
Seamus
I don't think
Malone
it will.
now
I'm not sure.
with points
Look at the
in
replay.
5 of his last
They're not
6
showing it.
games.
They're not
That's
showing
his
it.
7th goal of the year, assuming it's confirmed by our referee Trevor Wolford, who's looking at the monitor right now, and they've got a direct shot from above, looking right down on the goal, which we do not have access to.
I don't think it's going to count.
But as of now, it looks like it's going to be Seamus Malone's 7th goal of the year. His speed to make things happen, and interestingly, that'll be his first even strength goal of the year if it stands. He has 5 power play goals and a shorty.
So is that in?
Nearly had 2 shorties on
So
Wednesday
where are you
against
going to rule it at?
Norfolk. He had one shorty-handed goal on a breakaway and then hit the post with another.
We're about to find out.
3-1.
Did they,
Trevor
did they
Wolford,
actually
the
put it on
referee,
board?
has seen enough, and he says it's a goal.
Should. We'll see you in a minute.
Seamus Malone from Darien Craighead.
So it's barely in, but it's in.
Yep. Malone 7th of the year. Craighead's 10th point in 8 games with the Fuel.
Let's go, Fuel!
And we may be adding an assist as well to Jan Mondat. We'll see. Right now, it's Malone 7th from Craighead. And the Fuel lead at 3-1.
7th of the season, scored by number 9, Seamus Malone.
Fuel did a good job withstanding Iowa's push. Mitch Gillen made some big saves and allowing Indy to get the next goal, and Seamus Malone put it home. Iowa sends it into the Fuel zone, fielding Teixeira as White blows a tire on
He
the
has 2
forecheck.
points.
Teixeira tried to play it ahead to McKay, passed it and connected. This will be icing with 3:19 to go. In close games this year, the Fuel have struggled in games decided by a goal or 2. The Fuel are 1-6-4. So you can see this one out here with 3:19 to go.
Since we got a minute here, let's have some fun. You guys have been so violent tonight.
They can see this one out. That's
would
be nice feather in the cap for this Fuel team. Get a victory in a close game, and then Iowa's Jerry Fleming is going to use his timeout, which probably means with the offensive zone faceoff coming, he's going to pull the goaltender. With 3:19 to go, the aggressive goalie pull, and the off-ice officials have reviewed the goal, and they've added an assist to Mondat. So it's Malone from Craighead and Mondat at 16:21. Giving the Fuel a 3-1 lead.
Here we go!
Do you think I was going to pull a goalie?
All right, we'll return to action. The
They already
goaltender is
did.
pulled.
They did?
Yeah, net's empty.
Careful, Iowa!
Iowa with 6 attackers on, down 3-1. Missley takes the draw.
Why'd they pull their goalies?
Oliver, White, Billings.
I mean, they're down
The
by
other
2.
forwards,
Why'd pull
also
their goalies so
Widmar.
early?
They've got 5 forwards on the ice. Shinkarik, the lone D. Jared Thomas to take the draw for Indy. McKay and Watson in the wings.
Oh, they've got it.
Martin and Teixeira are the D. Here's a shot right off the draw from Billings. The blocker save made by the goaltender, Mitch Gilman.
Get it out!
Puck battle on the far side. Teixeira steers it free into the corner. Wraps it
doing a
around
great
Riley
job.
McKay. Tries to force it through Widmar. And it's loose along the far boards. Towards back in behind the net. Teixeira gets the Fuel lead by 2.
Let's see if they try and
Widmar.
shoot it at
Right
them.
corner. In behind the net it comes to White. The far side Billings up the point. Shinkarik. Back to left circle. Back to Billings. Up to the center point. Shinkarik to Widmar. Right circle. Shoots. Deflected ball. So Watson gets to it, can't play it out. Held in point by Shinkarik. A side shot on goal, blocker save made by Gillen. On the far side again, they play it to Widmar. Right circle, zips it across a little bit behind White. That allows Teixeira to time.
What? What'd you say?
He's trying to tell him.
Shinkarik feeds it across for a shot that's
Missley
blocked
trying to say he's
off
over
the
in the other
stick of
circle.
Billings. Billings gets back to it. Shinkarik, center point, Brisker, 3 traffic, glove save made by Gillen. He holds on. 2:14 to go, third period. 3-1 Fuel. Indy looking to take a 2-1 lead in the season series when it's 10th game of the year. And increase its point streak at home to 6 games. The net is empty for Iowa.
For the empty net?
Yep.
Coach Jerry Fleming has used his timeout.
I wish they'd good.
If they
Joe
could
Widmar
get
to
the
take
puck.
the draw.
I wish they would.
And the right wing circle
Good night.
against Griff Jeska. Jeska, Malone, and Craig
They're
Head
gonna
forwards
hear
for
it
Indy.
because they're.
Minute
Iowa wins the
42.
draw. Shinkarik with
If
a right
the
point.
score holds, you are
Feeds it
going
to
to
Widmar, right
I
circle.
know, but this
Wrist
one-
one right through the crease looking for Stollard. And the puck came over the way to the
Nobody
far
home.
boards where Craighead plays it back into the Iowa zone. 2 minutes to go. Islanders in their own zone. Jeska tries to force it free. It's poked straight up in the air. Loose
I mean, they're up 3
in the neutral zone. Craighead bunts it to the Iowa line.
Gillen
Where
is
Missley
doing
takes it back.
surprisingly well.
Minute 45 to go as Missley goes back behind his own net. Drops it off for Carter Shinkarik, who's logging a huge shift.
High stick.
Feed it through the neutral zone into the Fuel in.
There's not
Missley
done
gets
with
it
high
behind that.
stick.
They just one right through the crease. Widmar with top right up in the center point. Constantino
Goes to
shot
center
blocked.
ice.
So they can put the
Smith
goal
backhands it in behind it. Over the right wing boards. Zulsdorf ties his man up, but it comes to Oliver. He shoots from the side of the cage, and the save is made by Gillen.
1 minute, 11 seconds.
Dumped in the right wing corner. Getting there is Zulsdorf. He chips it off the glass, but it's knocked down by a high stick. And so on the face-off at center with a minute 11 to go in the third period. The Fuel lead 3-1. Goals by C.J. Ike, Spencer Watson, and Seamus Malone. Jan Mondat with a pair of assists.
1 minute, let's go.
And Mitch Gillen has made
Coming
19
down to the
saves
wire.
in the Fuel net, looking for his third victory of the
Yeah,
year.
all the actions down here.
Back to
Jared
center
Thomas
ice.
to take the draw
I
between
kind of doubt
Ike
the feeling
and
about that
Mondat.
together, but it doesn't really matter.
And face-off one by Iowa.
Who do you think the 2 stars are going to be?
Oh, wait.
Both points.
Nope.
Down by the
Sitting
Fuel,
there.
wrapped around and
Tap it
not
in.
held in at the point by Missley. Gordea tried to play it further along. Wizemurski knocked it up in the air, but on second effort, it's sent behind the net.
At least they tried.
Mondat has it over on the far boards. Tipped out to center by Ike with 45 seconds to go in the third period.
Even if they lose, at least they
Across the
tried.
line.
There it is.
Back in behind the net. Will steer it along. Far side Mondat. Now Ike bats it out to center. Jared Thomas gets to it. He tried to send it in. Once or twice comes to Mondat. He'll turn. Fire to the empty net. He hit the post. Mondat was looking for his third point of the game, and he hit the post going for the empty net. Here come the Heartlanders the other way. Stollard across the line. Shot blocked wide. Widmar behind the net with 15 to go in the third period. Up to the point, Billings. Sends it over to the far side. Broken up. Here's a feed to Seamus Malone. He has a breakaway. He scores! Seamus Malone with a 2-goal game. The Fuel win it 4-1.
That's it.
4.3 seconds to go. They lead it 4-1. They'll win it 4-1. As well as we're in the waning seconds of this one. Good work at the line to force the puck free. Malone got a step, and that's as easy a one as you're going to get. Time of the goal, 1955. Puck is down. It's back into the Fuel end, and the horn sounds. The Indy Fuel have points in 6 consecutive home games, 5-0-1 here at the Indiana Farmers Coliseum since December 1st. As Seamus Malone scores twice in the third period to give the Fuel a 4-1 victory over the Iowa Heartlanders. Mitch Gillum makes 19 saves. And Bryce Misley's having some conversations with the official after the whistle. I'm not sure what he is disputing. Good finish for the Fuel. They win it 4-1 over the Iowa Heartlanders. 10th victory of the year. They're 8 in their last 10 games here at home. And the Fuel enjoy a really good effort today. They controlled the game for large stretches. Iowa had a push early in the third. Got a goal, got to within one, but the Fuel did a good job of withstanding the rest of that push and seeing out a 4-1 victory. Riley McKay with the assist on Malone's empty netter to make it a 4-1 game. And we await the announcement of the 3 stars. The shots on goal, 10-9 in favor of the Fuel in the third period. 2 on the power play. Iowa was 0 for 3. Indy also had a short-handed goal. Fuel's 5th of the year. Tonight's 3 stars. The third star, Mitch Gillum with 19 saves. He was really saves, but he had to make some good ones. Especially in the third period when this was a 1-goal game. John Mondot with a pair of assists, the number 2 star in this one. And tonight's number 1 star, we'll have a little delay on the announcement as Mondot skates all the way to the far end of the ice to toss the t-shirt into the crowd. There's a guy who's really enjoying playing here at the Indy